Hi, everybody, and welcome to Quests and Chaos, where we are back with the starter set Summer School. I'm Sam Tillis, and tonight we are going to be playing the newest starter set. Okay, guys, this is really cool. This is a starter set for the One Ring role-playing game that came out something like 2 weeks ago. If you're very lucky, maybe you can now see it in stores. I could not find it on stores or online. I had to order it from Sweden, from whence it came. So you're seeing it here first. It's beautiful. You're going to see lots of cool things about it today. But this is the new One Ring starter set, Overhill and Underhill. And now I'm going to put this back down. Next screen. We gotta do some business, some channel business. The first bit of channel business is clipping is back. Go forth and make clips. That's the good news. The bad news is it's the beginning of the month and our tavern upkeep has reset. If we reach 100% of our tavern upkeep in September, we will give away that Tales of the Valiant starter set that we have been trying to give away since June. Give us money so we can give you things.
Yes.
Is what I'm saying here.
Logic.
If we and also, so I'm doing this for today and not next week, but the 2 weeks after. If the month that I'm GMing is the month where we make a lot of money, that makes me seem really cool. That makes me feel really good about myself. So like pour forth money to stoke Sam's ego, and things like that. If we reach 125% of our tavern upkeep, more cool things will happen, but I can't tell you what they are yet. So you have to give us money to find out why you want to give us money.
Mysterious.
But also, if you don't want to give us money, that's okay. Just enjoy the show. That's cool too. We're also bringing back a Quest and Chaos classic, the Book of Inspiration. This is me reading off a screen in case you couldn't tell. At the end of every module, this is cool. So you can give us bits by giving us money. That gives the players advantage in the game. They can spend it to make bad rolls into less bad rolls. If there's any left over, if somehow they don't spend them all, or if you've given us so many that that they can't spend them all, they will go into the boy.
The Book of Inspiration.
The Book of Inspiration, thank you.
The boy.
Boy!
This is a very serious game, guys. And when 25 bits accumulate in the boy, it will trigger a giveaway of a book or starter set. Is the short version. So
I love that.
Good things happen.
We want to give you things.
That hasn't been around in a while. I love it.
You can tell this is a role-playing game because there's a lot of really technical language. Like you get bits, you put them in the boy, you get a modifier. Anyway,
Sure.
there's more. If you are in the San Francisco area, we want to give a shout out to the sketch comedy troupe Killing My Lobster. Who are great. Their current show is called Legends and Laughter. It's D&D sketch comedy. Like, you want that, so go and see that. They have 4 more shows. Highly recommend you go see them and then buy Alondra a drink after. Because Alondra, our tech person, you've seen her, you know her.
Woo!
She'll be there. Buy her drinks. KillingMyLobster.com is what you need to know about that. And also, I don't know if they're doing this. Are they doing anyway? You should check it out. Tavern upkeep is at 54%.
Oh,
you have work to do, people. We are some of the way. It's cool that we're at 54% at the beginning of the month.
Yeah, it's the first day of the month, and between our lovely patrons on Patreon and any kickbacks that we get from Amazon, the Amazon link that we have, we are already at 54%.
Oh shoot! Right on. Yeah, buy this, buy that. I don't have the box anymore. It's on the ground. Buy that through our link on Amazon.
And we get a kickback.
It's like the bad news is you bought it on Amazon, but the good news is we get a kickback. So, your moral guilt will be assuaged slightly.
Just a team.
There's no ethical consumption under capitalism.
There is no ethical consumption under capitalism, so do it in a way that we benefit from. We already have 500 bits from Red Dead Coquette.
Woo!
No, sorry, we got 2 patron coins to the players
Yeah.
and 1 to me.
Yeah.
So let
no.
me distribute those as I see fit. Right onto the ground. It's gone. 1 for me. I will spend these to make your life harder. You will spend those to make your life easier.
And your life harder.
In the
Yes.
system. I think I've said all the things I want to say before starting. So let's do introductions just in case any. No, we're going to get more money first. From
Breaking bits.
Suspense.
Suspense a lot.
Suspense a lot. Okay, sorry. I was like literally coming through as I was saying. Suspense a lot through the
suspense
play.
was a lot.
The suspense was building. Boom, there's the third one.
Thank you.
Nice. Thank you all.
Thank you so much.
Lovely. Excellently done. We're going to go around the table. We're going to say our real life human being names, or real life human being pronouns. And then we'll say our character that we're playing, their names, their pronouns, and then we'll get this thing started. I promise. Thanks for sitting through the beginning spiel. I'm Sam Tillis. I use he, him pronouns. I will be playing the lore master in this game.
I am Cal Garrett. I use they, them pronouns, and I will be playing Mentha Northtooks, who uses she, her pronouns.
I'm Gil Y. I use they, them pronouns, and I will be playing Regan Stonefist, who uses he, him pronouns.
I'm Tiana Wren. I use she, Fae pronouns, and I'm playing Dunhir Eaglenose, who uses he, him pronouns. Eaglenose. Ranger. They always have dumb nicknames.
It's the law.
Hi, folks. Radagast, he, him, and I will be playing Gira, daughter of Goltar, she, her.
Right on. And I think without any further ado, we can get this thing started. Autumn has come to Eriador. As the leaves turn from green to red to gold, the farmers around Bree-hill begin their yearly harvest, eyes trained west to gauge the severity of the winter to come. Elsewhere in Middle-earth, great deeds are afoot. Rumors have reached your ears that the dwarves have retaken Lonely Mountain from the dragon Smaug, with the help of a hobbit, no less. Distant Mirkwood seethes with spiders and creatures darker still, with only the wizard Radagast protecting the common folk. And there are strange happenings to the south, where shadows lie. But all that is very far from here. Any local in the town which you individually find yourselves in will tell you that the real heart of the world is here in Bree. And of course it goes without saying that the heart of Bree is the common room of the Prancing Pony. It is here in this storied inn and tavern that you have all gathered on a blustery evening, hungry for adventure. I don't care which of you goes first, but I want to get a sense of what you are doing in the tavern, right? Like what your vibe is as you're sitting amongst the old timers, mostly the handful of people who are passing through, drinking their drinks and smoking their pipe weed.
I mean, I can be absolutely stereotypical. I am playing a ranger.
Uh-huh.
Dunhir is... He doesn't have the traditional hood pulled up over his head. He's still wet from all the blustery rain outside, so he's sitting near the fireplace, pulling a pipe and listening to the old folk. He's human male in his early 30s. Looks a little bit younger than he is, and is just listening, getting the vibe of what's going on, trying to understand how the great happenings in the world have affected this little place.
Nice. And like, because you are a ranger, people are giving you a bit of space. Rangers are mysterious outsiders. Some people are inclined towards liking them, trusting them, asking them for help, but most see them as some other thing not to be trifled with, not to be interacted with. That being said, the vibe, the mood in this room is positive. There are more travelers on the Great East Road now than any point in living memory here. The dangers to the east have been diminished. Dwarves are traveling from the Blue Mountain Hill, the Blue Hills far to the west, through mountains to the now re-inhabited Lonely Mountain. That's bringing commerce to Bree. The people are happy about it. There's a feeling that the darkness is in the past. History is over. It's all good times from here on out. a glass is raised. Someone else, tell me what you're doing here in the Prancing Pony this night.
Raising that glass and retelling stories that my cousin Paladin II has told me. Very poorly, but telling them nonetheless. Changing details, elaborating on specific parts and adding in my own thoughts on the story.
Nice. How long have you been in town?
I would say that maybe a few months.
Okay.
Yeah.
A few months, the Bree folk are not particularly kind to outsiders, but you are able to push through that in a few months. Like someone goes from being a stranger to a Bree folk to a Breelander to a beloved friend and family, certainly within the space of 2 months, especially if you're a hobbit and not one of those stranger folks from farther afield. So you've got a small cluster of people around you, like pounding the table, asking for the next story and the next story. You recognize some of the people around by this point. Or yonder behind the bar is Barnabas Butterbur. The house, the tavern, the Prancing Pony has been in the Butterbur family for generations and will continue to be in the family for generations. But he's holding things down, keeping a weather eye on the outsiders, but serving drinks and good cheer. Around you are a number of hobbits, folk young and old, just eager to hear about like Word Beyond. How fanciful are your stories?
I think Mentha tries to stay as much as possible true. The theme is true. The details change every once in a while. Not so much that if you heard the story again you might notice, but they're as fanciful as they were when she heard them.
You've got one naysayer. You've got someone who's been kind of a thorn in your social side.
No.
Another hobbit named Matthew Mugwort. He's got a pipe as long as his arm, and he just sits like in your circle, but at the edge of it, and occasionally points with the other end of the pipe. And that never happened. That's a dirty lie. Such things don't happen to honest, decent folk. And sticks the pipe back into his mouth and takes a little puff off.
I never said this story was about honest, decent folk, Matthew Mugwort.
Well, if you're telling it here, it should be about honest, decent folk.
Do you think that's what people come for stories for? Is honest, decent folk? No.
It's clear that the crowd is on your side, and he's only allowed to even be here because he's as old as dirt and just, he's our Matthew Mugwort. He's the town naysayer. It's his function here. I should give you all another bit before I forget from J. Matthews.
J. Matthews.
J. Matthews sent us bits?
To the players.
Are you okay?
You don't want to kill us now?
Thank you so much. He usually sends it to the GM.
Oh, you are too kind, J. Matthews.
Thank you.
Yeah. One of you all, tell me about a thing.
Yeah, so while the hobbitses are doing their thing over there, just smoking their pipe weed and arguing about God knows what, Gira, daughter of Galtar, is over here distinctively not brooding or tortured or contemplative, right? Is taking all comers in arm wrestling competitions.
Oh, yeah. Right? Oh, yeah. So you find a number of people in Bree who are willing to take you up on that. You feel that it's because you're a stranger, because you're from distant lake town far away. They sort of want to hear the news, but mostly they want to prove that Bree folk are better than people from other towns, and that I can wrestle you. Oh, I've got the strength for that. You're pretty strong though. You're handily beating most people. My question for you is, are you a gracious winner? Are you rubbing it in their face? As you slam their fists against the bar.
So the wager as has been made, right, was that if anyone could take Gira, she'll go ahead and let slip about everything that happened over in Lake Town. And if not, you fools have to buy her a drink. Well, I guess we're not going to find out about what happened back home now, are we? Get me an ale.
You've got like 4 of them lined up in front of you now, like the one that you've drunk and then like some spares for later. Barnabas Butterbur will be like, whoosh, are you sure you want another one now? Maybe you store that one up for tomorrow.
No, Barnabas, you don't tell me when I've had enough. I'll tell me when I've had enough.
I'm not sure that you will. Oh, I'm not trying to start trouble here. Let me pour you another one. And he'll get the next one. A big guy will sort of sit down across from you and roll up his sleeve and look you in the eye and kind of crack his neck, and he'll say, I hear that people from Lake Town are all part bear. Is that true?
Why don't you come in and find out, big boy?
Boom. He'll... and slowly, like he's sweating, and you'll boom, click him down, throw his money on the table, and leave in a huff. They're all part bear. He's gone. Whisper is spreading about you. People are looking over at you. You're probably seeing this from your table. You're probably seeing this from your brooding.
Definitely.
Like, this is now the new main event in town. I'm going to come to you first, then we'll see if anyone interacts. We've got a dwarf in our midst.
Yep.
Tell me about it.
I think Regan is also kind of like hiding in a corner. He's been moving as a traveling smith like his father, trying to find information, trying to figure out what to do. He kind of left home in a bit of a huff after finding out about his father's murder. So he's been, like I said, he's been following the path. He's been smithing because it's all he knows. And now he's just kind of, there's no lead here. There's no idea where to go. Just trying to decide, should I go to Lonely Mountain like everyone else? Should I try to find a crew that needs work? Like, maybe I should. No.
It's Bree is kind of a good place to be between jobs because so many people come through. It's the intersection of everywhere. And also kind of a bad place to be between jobs because, again, until you're a little established, locals give you a cold shoulder.
Yeah.
Certainly, like, we've got our own blacksmiths here. We wouldn't need some wandering blacksmith to help us. Like, our horses are well shod, and shame on you for saying otherwise. So,
Never say such a thing.
Unless you've made a point of trying to find company, you're probably sitting alone at a table.
Probably spending the last of the gold that I've made in the previous town. I'm trying to listen to the stories. I'm trying to watch the entertainment, but just lost in my own thoughts.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see, again, some of the more astute locals are keeping an eye on you as an unknown, but
My axe is, on the back, slung on the back of the chair. Covered, it's obviously there, but it is also obviously like covered and not out for play. It's just there.
Right, and like the people of Bree know dwarf culture well enough to not like try to take your axe from you, or, move
it's
you away
effectively
from it.
peace tied.
Right.
So yeah.
And bless his heart, Barnabas Butterbur is bringing you like the good stuff, the not watered down. Like, he'll be like, this is straight from the Blue Mountain Dwarf halls.
You're too kind, sir.
Well, I know what it's like to be sitting at a table alone. It's a rough shake, and he'll kind of push it across to you. Don't worry about them. If you stay here for long enough, you'll become a member of Bree, sooner rather than later.
Thank you.
I wanted to give anyone who wanted a chance to interact with that. That's as you're all in your separate corners or places, that's like at the bar main event, drawing a lot of attention. Also, she's clearly got more beer than a person can or should drink. Even if Barnabas has been watering it down.
More beer than sense over there.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure. Mentha will finish her story and say, thank you. Well, it looks like there's a story in the making over here. And she'll make her way over to Gira. Well, friend.
Oh, hey, little one.
Mentha will climb up on the stool next to Gira. Can I?
You're challenging me.
Just for the fun of it.
Oh, God. Fun indeed. And then Gira pounds another mug that's more water than it is ale right now. What's in it for me?
I've got lots of stories. Incredible tales of things lost to time.
Half Bear's afraid of arm wrestling with a little girl. I'm like, that's starting to like make its way around.
No, hey, no. I didn't say that. I didn't want to hurt the little hobbitses over here.
Now it's one thing when they say I'm little. It's another thing when a stranger says it.
I meant no offense. Challenge accepted.
All right. And Mentha will put out her hand.
You're going to easily beat her. We don't need to worry about dice rolls for that.
Yeah.
Unless you don't want to, right? Like again, you easily tell that you're in control of the situation. She's perhaps a bit stronger than you'd expect, but certainly not stronger than the man who you sent sobbing from this place but a few minutes hence.
Well, because I want to go ahead and embarrass him for the half-bear remark, I'm going to go ahead and toy around with Mentha over here. I'm just gonna, what are they putting in
Mentha's like trying not to use her other hand.
What are they putting in that pipeweed? Hey, she just makes eye contact with the big boy over there and goes,
He'd come back and he'll get up and leave a second time. The crowd explodes in like laughter and cheer. Money changes hands, beers change hands. More than a few people had actually bet on you just because, again, you're the local. Locals clearly have the advantage despite the fact that you've beaten every person who's come in here so far.
Nice.
Betting on the underdog.
It's a Bree tradition.
Well, I'm impressed by myself.
Yeah, you you held on a lot longer than most, I have to say.
Walks out again.
So it's a revolving door at this
Yeah,
point.
this guy keeps wanting to like come back in and be with his friends and not be in the cold, blustery night, but just like the wall of shame that you have put up in the doorway, the curtain of shame, like he enters it and he's just pushed back out,
Pride can be a poisonous thing.
grumbling into the night.
How long has Gira been here? Like in town?
I assumed pretty recent, but tell me if otherwise.
No. I think she's a fairly new arrival in town. I mean, really, as we'll find out, Gara's just trying to stake her way in the world, try to make her name, try to find fun and adventure and treasure and so much booze.
Of those things, the only one that you can have reliably found in Bree is the last one. Like, it seems that this place, it's got walls, it's somewhat guarded, there's a gate. It's not the sort of place where real scary things seem to happen frequently. As you're having that thought, suddenly there is a commotion outside the Prancing Pony. Just past the torchlight of the courtyard. You hear shouting, a clamor of arms, the braying of a panicked horse, and chillingly, a howling of wolves outside.
Dune hears moving. As soon as he hears the first howl, he is on his feet and moving toward the door.
Boom, heading out
Yep.
the door. Yeah.
Finish my drink. Out too.
Quaff the beer out the
Yep.
door. It warms you as you make your way into the cool night.
Good stuff.
I've had my eye on Dunhir, like out of the corner of my eye, because somebody that mysterious obviously has a story. And watching him walk out the door and then the one dwarf in this place follow, Sounds like an adventure. And she'll climb off the stool and head out the door.
Nice.
Pop back in. Are you coming?
Polishing off, the rest of her ale here.
One of them.
Tastes like piss anyway. Barnabas, I expect better when we return, okay?
He'll narrow his eyes at you. He'll start saying no one says such things about the prince, and you're already out the door. He'll look to the old timers and just give them a sort of calming look, but you're already out. The scene outside is frantic, made complicated by the dancing shadows of flickering torch and the wan light of the sickle moon hanging in the sky. Bree folk, tall and short alike, are rushing about, affright, many of them into their houses or into the Prancing Pony that you just came out of. But 3 things are clear. There, in the distance, the town gate hangs open. Here, at your feet, a man in strange dress of furs and leathers, not unlike what you are wearing, but somewhat different, lies, dying or dead, an arrow in his chest, and in between the gate and the dying man, 2 large wolves, fur black as pitch and eyes like winter white, rushing forwards towards the man. We're going to learn how combat works in this system, assuming you guys are going to.
Let's go. Yes.
So, welcome to summer school, y'all. This is the combat diagram
Oh my lord.
in this game. And the way this works is you're going to decide individually what stance you are taking in this combat. Whether it is forward, you're charging forward and recklessly attacking wolves. Open, you're somewhere in between. Defensive, you are trying to keep yourself out of harm's way while still attacking, or rearward, which is ranged weapons or any other objectives you might want to do. If you're going to do other things in Bree, rearward would be the stance for that.
Too many sounds in there.
I can talk. I'm not a wascally wabbit. So think about that. Once you've put yourselves, because you outnumber these wolves, we can assign the wolves later on. But just going around the table, what stance would you like to put your little figurine in?
Half because she's feeling herself after about a dozen arm wrestling victories. Half because her judgment's being clouded by drink. Gira's gonna go forward, baby.
All right, forward is front line here, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Beautiful.
my gosh, we get the claw.
Yay!
Dune here is a little more, perhaps, not reluctant, but a little more guarded, keeping an eye on things. So he is going to go into an open stance as he steps between the dying person and the wolves and draws his sword in both hands and is watching.
Very good. All right, go for it.
Regan feels that ale warming his chest, and he's just tired of brooding. He's ready to kick some ass. He's going to go forward.
Nice, nice.
If I can.
It's a ring, so you can be on your side of forward if you want to be.
Oh, there it is.
They sort of radiate outwards.
I can be that.
It's all
Yeah, so
Oh,
metaphorical.
I see.
standing back.
It circles
forward,
all the way
open,
down.
defensive, rearward.
It's as if you're guarding the people in the middle here,
Oh.
and the enemy's
Nice.
rushing in from the outside.
Sure. I'm going to
And you can choose every turn, by the way, so it moves around, right?
Gotcha.
good. Okay. I'm going to take a stance, hopefully behind something, and take out my bow, and I'll be rearward.
Nice, very good. Normally in combats, if there's an empty field, there is an opening volley where people can do a ranged attack before anything else. But in the flickering torchlight at night, in the sort of cramped streets of Bree, the wolves are already upon you.
The wolf!
So you don't quite have time to do anything fancy like that.
Okay.
The good news is you outnumber the 2 wolves who you see, at least. So you can sort of decide who is attacking what, right? If the 2 people in forward want to attack one and you attack another, if the 2 of you want to attack one, you can't leave any enemy unengaged, but you can choose which one's the twofer and which one only one of you is up against, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So distribute these as you see fit. You can get these at like drugstores. You can get these at like
I was
Target.
actually
These are,
given,
like,
given
very-
one of those as an Alaskan souvenir from Ben when he came back from visiting in my home state.
highly recommend. These are just back scratchers, like really useful DMing
They're
tool.
kind of amazing.
Anyway, decide amongst yourselves what you want to do with those two wolves.
I mean, if the two forward are gonna go charging at,
Yeah. Yeah, suppose we'll probably
are you gonna
take on one together.
All right, so I'm
or...
going to move the other forward around this way then, so you
Okay.
can have a wolf to you, and
Thank
you here will have a second wolf
All right.
as well. All right, we have done the choosing of stances. We have engaged with enemies. We are now doing player character actions from forward to back. Either of you in forward stance can choose. If you want to attack, if you want to do the special forward stance action, every stance comes with an action, or if you want to do something else in the cobblestone streets of Bree.
So watered down though Barnabas's ale may have been,
so many insults.
Kira's got drink flowing through her veins, right? And again, maybe inspired by that half bear remark, she's going to try and intimidate the wolf.
Okay, right on. In this game, you roll a 12-sided die, always. And then you roll a number of 6-sided die equal to your skill, how many dots you have in that skill. And you put them in your hand and you add them together. Do you want to spend hope to add more dice?
That is a great question. I think she will.
Okay.
I think she will.
You are a hero. You feel the goodness in you shine forth. Do you have a distinctive feature that would make you intimidating to wolves in this moment?
So one of Kira's distinctive features is bold, right? And
makes
I'd
sense.
like to think that trussed up in furs and armor, though she is, it's got a bit of a flair to it. It's very loud.
As you charge forward into the wind, you are not unlike a bear in your furs, looking down at this wolf. Take another die because you got a distinctive feature. You are rolling all of those and trying to get higher than your...
Oh,
Number
so it would be
of
a
those, yeah.
strength target.
Yes.
Alrighty. Fly true.
First, did you get any Sauron eyes or Gandalf?
I did not.
Okay, great. Add them all together.
Alrighty. So.
You did, however, get a 6 with a success.
Oh yeah, little 6 with one of these runes on them, one of them tea things, right?
Tell me, first of all, if you add them together, did you get your strength or higher?
Yeah.
Easily. Great.
Easy.
The T on awe, the extra benefits of awe is if you have higher level enemies, it will also intimidate them. You don't. These are clearly not just wolves. There is something in their... I mean, they're in a city. They're charging towards you. They're not behaving like wolves. There is evil in their eyes. That being said, they are awed by you. They are weary this round. Their rolls will be less good than they would normally be.
Nicely done.
Okay, boom, boom.
Well, I was gonna do the same, but she's screaming in my ear, so I suppose I'll just attack.
Yeah, tell us what that looks like.
Yeah. So I think there's a fast release on the piece. It looks like it's piece tied. It's not really piece tied. It's just boom, and the axe comes out both hands, and I'm gonna just try to F them up.
High level dwarven technology.
Yes.
Yeah,
Very, very
Bonk on head.
bonk.
Yes.
Go for bonk. Yes.
Go for it.
So I have 3 dots in axe.
Yep.
And then my d20.
I will.
D12. I can tell
Yeah,
the dice.
go for it. Yeah.
Oh.
Making.
All right. Well, I have a 13 strength, and I rolled a 14.
Very nice.
It is shifty, this wolf. And I'm going to spend a hate
Oh.
for the wolf. Re-roll your d12.
No.
Okay. Do I have to take...
The lower one.
Oh, I have to take the lower.
Yeah.
Okay, so... Oh. That's a 2.
Have I turned your success into a
You
failure?
have turned my success into a failure.
With snake-like speed, the wolf sort of glides around your axe, and you do not connect. Fur flies, but the wolf is uninjured by you.
All right.
All right. Seeing that these two are handling that one, I'm going to. I think I saw out of the corner of my eye the little one, the little storyteller coming out as well. I'm like, oh boy, just mentally like, don't let it get past. Not to that one. And I'm going to attack a wolf with a sword. Drawing sword as I'm out there.
You can hear most of the townspeople have got themselves behind like shuttered windows and doors, but those who are still watching, there's like a town watchman who's just panicking essentially as you all draw your weapons. He's panicking more. He's not even realized that you're good news yet. He's just never actually seen combat a young lad. But as the sword draws clean from its sheath, like the sound of that, the familiar sound of sword calms him a little bit. Give me your attack roll.
All right. Well, I got a Gandalf, so it's an auto success.
It is an automatic success.
And I also got a 6 with the T on it.
Great. It's more than an automatic success. You got a Gandalf, which means you have wounded this wolf. Yes. Normally attacks deal damage. Don't worry about it. Tell me what you're doing to this wolf right here.
Spurred on, this is my area. I know wolves. I know even shadow-touched wolves, and all of the instincts from generations of rangers coming through. I move with it, and then as it tries to jump at me, just stab forward.
Nice. And it is clear that they are touched by shadow, but you have the shadow lore. You know how this is. You strike true. It feels equal mix wolf and shadow as you end it, perhaps putting it out of some sort of misery. The wolf falls onto the cobble below. Wolf is gone.
I will never roll that well again for the rest of the 3 episodes. I'm calling it now.
Mentha.
Mentha's got her.
Let me tell you a thing too. Since you're in the back, you can see that the guy, the man, the fur-clad man who is dying is very much dying quickly.
Oh dear. Okay, so Mentha took out her bow and has aimed it and then sees the man on the ground and puts down the bow and goes to the man. I would like to try to heal the man.
All right.
I am very bad at it. But I can still do it.
Let's see how good we can get. Is it a favored skill? Is there a thing to the left of it?
No.
Okay, groovy. Would you like to spend hope?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Wait, where did my stupid pencil go?
Mine.
Thank you. Okay.
It heard that you were angry at it and went away. It's in your book. I can see it, but you
It is. Where?
Yeah, you
inside
use a
my book.
bookmark.
Okay.
So you're getting a die for that. Do you have a distinctive feature that would help you in healing this man?
Nope.
Great. All right, that's the starting place. Does anyone want to spend hope to help her? I don't know how you'd be able to, but you can make a pitch.
Yes, I think that I am now that I'm free from fighting my own wolf and like whip around, blood running off the end of the sword. I see her running to help and just call out basically, "Don't pull the arrow; it'll hurt more."
Nice. So you get one from that. You spent the hope.
Yes.
And now's a good time to ask. Don't do it if it doesn't feel right. But would anyone like to declare anyone else their special buddy fellowship focus who they're better at helping at, but if they get wounded, it's bad for you?
Not yet.
Okay. Just a reminder that's the thing that will happen later. Roll those dice.
Okay. Wow. I got 2 6s. Okay, so that's 16, 17, 18. And my total that I had to hit was 14.
That's rad. So my question is, vaguely the D12 represents luck and like just positive feeling, and these represent like skill and aid and things like that. What are you doing to keep this man more alive than he would have been with this arrow stuck into his chest?
Cool. Great. So I got a 4 on the 12. So I'm not very lucky in this instance, and I go down and I go to pull the arrow out, and then I hear the voice of the ranger, and then I go, okay, and I take out some rags, and I like put pressure on the wound, and I just kind of slap his face a little bit. Hey, wake up! Don't go to sleep. It's not good if you go to sleep. Don't go to sleep.
His eyes are like blurry as he's looking at you. It's clear that aside from the arrow in his chest, he might be dying anyway of exertion. Like, he looks like he has been running for days, maybe.
Okay,
Like,
I'll take
he
out
is
some water,
wan and
lift
pale.
his head up,
Yeah.
try to give him some water.
And he'll sip the water, but he's shaking his head as he looks at you and is just saying, "Evil, evil, darkness falls."
Okay, yeah. Evil and darkness falls, but not right now, okay?
And as that's happening, it's the wolf's turn. And that wolf is going to spend a point of hate. And rather than engaging with the people who are engaged with him, normally you have to engage who you're engaged with, he will leap over past the two of you. You stop the other one from doing it. To the back rung. Normally not a thing that enemies can do. They have to stay where they're put. And attack. Would try to attack the man, but there's someone standing over the man now, so we'll instead attack poor Mentha. I'm gonna roll some dice. What's your parry score, I wonder?
18.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good number.
I'm a bit weak.
Hobbits are very dodgy.
I'm gonna spend the
you are.
big daddy hit here to roll it better. I'm gonna add a die to that. Yeah, that's enough dice for today.
Ones.
This one doesn't count. This
Wow.
two doesn't count. This two doesn't count. This three doesn't count. All of these dice don't count because you intimidated.
Well done.
Wow.
I have rolled a 5. A 5.
Beautiful.
How are you avoiding getting hit? Partially, this wolf is just looking back over its shoulder and like trying to keep her in line of sight.
Sure.
But it's still snapping at you.
Yeah.
What are you doing to avoid this?
Yeah. So I'm tending to the man, and I feel the wolf behind me, and I kind of do okay, this is kind of niche. You know when you take your like I used to be a nanny. When kids go to gymnastics and they like put their hands on the thing, and then they just kind of jump over to the other side, I do that.
Oh.
With just your legs, you just gotta go.
You use him as what, the horse?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Hands still on the chest.
If there's one thing we know about hobbits, it's they're good at hopping.
I am a good hopper.
You do a little hobbit hop. Yeah, as you're kind of like, I assume there's some amount of like,
Shit.
as the seemingly weakest person in the party is being charged by this wolf. But you do a little like hop and skip, and the wolf snaps at air and gets nothing. And we are at the end of this round and the beginning of the next round. And my question for everyone is, 1, feel free to shift your positions. And then again, this guy will go to wherever you need to put him.
I am staying rearward.
Okay.
I assume
Essentially-
I have to stay rearward to continue to do what I'm doing.
Yes.
Okay.
If you want to do ranged attacks or keeping this guy alive, it's rearward.
Okay.
Everyone who's forward can be engaged with the wolf.
I want to move to a forward stance because I just saw the wolf jump at the little, and while she did a great job of staying out of it for the first run, luck only goes so far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Boom. Forward stance.
Staying forward.
Forward stance.
Staying.
Forward. Okay. All aggro all the time. Love to hear it.
Yep.
Any of you who would like can go first.
Does the awe carry over?
It is 1 round, so
Okay.
the awe has passed. The wolf will turn away from what it thought its target was. All of you basically charged towards the wolf again.
Yeah.
It cannot keep doing that trick. It will have to attack one of you now. So
Does Gira
if
look
it's
like
still
she's
around.
going to try it again? I mean, she doesn't have to, because
I thought of you just spending every combat screaming and doing never attacking, just screaming the entire
Bear
time.
berserk girl.
Right.
Regan had dogs. Regan's down to intimidate a puppy or two.
Okay.
Unless you.
please.
I mean, you
What
got
if you two decide? Because I'm going to go stabbing if someone doesn't decide.
Yeah, you don't know. I want to.
While they're thinking what to do, give me a stab. That makes sense. You know what you're doing.
Yeah.
We make eye contact.
It might be academic if he just kills another
Yeah,
one.
he just kills it.
You know. So I get an extra D6 to attack with the forward stance.
Yes, because you are attacking forward stance, you are rolling all of those dice.
Thought so. Okay. That is less good. That is 2, 6, 8. I would like to, if I may, use a bit to re-roll the fate die.
Go for it.
That's the thing we can do. If you give them bits, they can reroll their 2 on their fate die.
Nice.
In the box, not even going to look. 7. Okay. So that is 10, 13, still not enough.
Like shadows in the flickering torchlight.
All right. So I have what was this called? The little box.
Advantage.
Yeah. So I have advantage on awe. I am gonna go ahead and spend a hope because
Technically, it's called favored in this game, but don't worry about it.
right.
I am
favored. Thank you.
By what or whom, we don't ask.
It's a favored skill. It's something that, I don't know, you'll tell us in a sec why you're good at this, but
Yeah, it's all good.
roll them first, unless you want to, you spent hope already.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. So. And wait, does forward give me an extra die on
It
this?
won't give you an extra die on this. It's what allows
Okay.
you to do this action.
Gotcha. All right. All right. There's 2 6s. Let's see if we can get a little bit higher than that. That's a Gandalf.
That's a Gandalf.
Hell yeah.
What are you doing to this lone wolf?
I think I step forward, turn my axe sideways, and go, stand down! And just slap it down on the ground.
Yeah, it is wolf and it is shadow, but you have awakened the wolf in it. You have reminded it that somewhere in it there is a core of canine, and it is intimidated, awed by you.
Ghira's gonna go stabbing.
Yes.
Excellent.
Punch it? Is this a punch? Yeah,
Here we go.
It's more like a thrust.
it's a thrust.
So I got 3 little doohickeys next to my swords. So I'm guessing 3 of these fellas.
You get 3 of those. You could spend hope on these if you want. Any sort of roll.
You're also
I'm also
forward.
You're forward, so you
Yep,
get 1
yep.
more.
So
Yeah.
we'll save that.
Let's see it.
Together we have one collective brain cell.
Yeah.
Share it around.
I'm just here to make the voices. Ren's here for the mechanics, honestly.
Roll this.
I'm here for the lore.
That too.
That's why I got invited to this table.
Voices lore. This is a good, well-balanced table. It's great.
Alondra laid this out with perfect precision. Thank you, Alondra.
Thank you.
That's less good.
not good?
It's,
it's-
10, 11, 12, 14.
Ooh.
Do you want to spend a bit? Because all you have to do is roll one better than that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Almost.
Sorry.
It is the big die.
No,
right?
that's my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready-
Roll higher than a 1. Don't roll an Eye of Sauron.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. So it's a normal hit.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have any 6s in there.
I don't have any.
So there's no special effects. So this just does your weapon's damage. It does 4 damage. We will keep track of these using these just so everyone has the same information. It has 4 damage on it. Boom, bada, boom, boom, boom.
How'd it look after that?
Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do that, doggy, but you gotta work with me here. Okay. He's not working with me.
Back row.
What do I want to do? Does this guy look like he could use another healing?
You have healed him enough to realize that you have dealt with this wound.
Yeah.
And also that he probably does not have long left in this world anyway.
Okay.
You've got him stable. You've got him comfortable. You've given him water. He was thirsty. His lips were chapped. He'll put out a hand. He's still sort of muttering at you quietly.
Sure.
But if you want to do something else, you can do something else. You don't have to just sit here and babysit him.
I want to focus on what he's muttering. I want to try to offer some comfort and gain some insight into how he got here, why there's an arrow in him and no people shooting, and 2 wolves, and what occurred.
Yeah.
What is the thing that I would roll to do that?
I don't know. Let's roll dice about it, though. I would like you to roll something in wit or heart, perhaps.
Okay.
In hearten, if that's a good one for you.
It is not.
No.
What about insight?
I could roll insight or persuade.
I'm happy with either of those. Insight would be more like trying to get sense from his babblings. Persuade would be more trying to get him to open up in his dying moment here. Are these both new? Did we get 2 more of these? I think there's another one from Jay Matthews.
Yeah.
And then another one from Red Dead Coquette. So here, have some more of these, y'all.
Thank you, friends.
Okay, I'm a little bit better at that. I think I'm it's not as the children say, it's not that deep. I'm just gonna roll what I have.
I believe in you.
Bye.
Ill omen.
No,
Some of those
not
dice
at
are
all. What is that? 18?
Oh, yeah.
18.
That's higher than your thing.
Yep.
So my question is, what did those turn out to be? Persuasion or insight?
Insight.
Insight. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
So he's babbling, and some of it is in a tongue that you don't quite recognize. Maybe a different language root than most of the people here. I mean, you're a hobbit. You speak the same language as the Bree folk. This sounds like something else, but there is some of the common tongue interspersed amongst it, and it's things like, it was a fell place. I should not have gone. I brought the curse on my people, all of them. A beacon to call forth night servants. And that's sort of between the words you don't understand that are too quiet or too foreign for you to hear.
Okay.
And as you're staying with him, as you're hearing him, he'll reach out and clutch your small hand in his large, calloused one and say, "Help them,
Help who?
my people."
Who are your people?
And meanwhile, the wolf.
Go for it, Wolf.
Yeah.
I cannot... If I willingly spend my last hate on the wolf, if he runs out of hate, he is weary. So you have found out by the fact that I'm not spending hate right now that he's only got a little bit of it, only got 3 possible. I'll save it for a rainy day. He is going to attack. He is going to attack you because you attacked him. He's going to attack you with this many dice.
Isn't he already weary though?
He was weary for 1 round.
Yes.
Oh, and then you wearied him
And then
again.
I wearied him again. Yep.
He can't be double weary. I am going to sit on this hate. Because, no, I'll just make him permanently weary. It's fine.
Perma weary.
That's all right.
Perma weary.
Just like
Perma
me.
weary.
Okay.
You know, for the next 5 seconds of his
Same.
life.
Yeah.
He's got 3 dice normally. He's got 1 die because he spent a hate. He's got 1 die because you're in forward stance. But all the 1s, 2s, and 3s don't count.
Roll bad.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Whoops.
I'm going to look at, what, does it even hit? What's your parry score?
17.
17. 6. Yeah, he's there.
Yeah, he's there.
Okay, good.
He's there.
He's there. So, I am going to deal you some damage. And the damage I'm going to deal you is 3 normally. I can't tick this up to a wound, unfortunately. That would be great if I could do that. Wait, can I?
Can you?
Oh, this has the pierce, so this would be 3, 5, 7, 9. No, I just can't quite get there. So it will instead deal 3 as its normal, and it's plus something for each of these, and this is where I gotta look at my rules.
Because
I don't know how much more. Plus
This
the
one's a
strength.
pretty complicated
6, 9, 12 endurance for all of those.
Good lord. All right.
Damn.
I barely felt anything. Come on.
How is your endurance higher than your load?
No, not
You're
at
fine.
present.
Yeah, okay. So you both felt the rage water beer piss is going through your system. It has bit you. It is a palpable bite, but not something that you couldn't patch up over the course of a good night rest.
Your load is higher than your
My
endurance.
Current endurance, sorry.
Current endurance.
Yeah.
Is your load higher than your
It
current
is now.
endurance? Everything I just said was a lie.
Sorry.
Sorry.
No, you're fine, please.
This is how we learn.
This is how we learn.
It's good. No, welcome to summer school. So it's good. what that means is it is a palpable hit.
There it is.
You feel, once the adrenaline of battle wears off, you're gonna be dealing with this. Could you roll me a feat die, please? You want it to be a low number. You definitely don't want it to be an Ivsaran.
It's a 4.
This is a 4-day wound. No, am I lying? This isn't a wound at all. No, you're fine. That didn't happen.
You're weird.
You're not wounded. You're weary. You're okay. You're weary. You will sleep this off. You have not been dealt a wound. Everything is fine.
Very good.
Just take a nice rest sometime. That's for later. The wolf has gone. It's time. Is anyone changing stances? I feel like we're happy where we are. Yeah, go for it. Who's doing what?
If I can't
you
do
can change
anything more to help this person, I'm going to move into defensive.
Nice. So you are engaging the wolf now, but a little bit.
I'm by the man. I'm here if the wolf tries to hurt the man again.
Right.
You could be rearward and then do your bow.
I
Because
could.
that's where you do ranged from, right?
Yeah.
I could do that.
Sounds like you want to go stabby though.
I'm feeling
You want to
it.
go stab a bitch?
I'm feeling the stabbing. Everybody else got a chance to stay out.
Yeah.
Well, you think about it. I think Jay Matthews has given you all another one of these.
Oh my god, thank you.
So I'll put that down for you there. And I'll give this guy 20 more hit points. No, it's good. I will not do that thing. I will not do that thing. It is.
What I want to do is the protect companion. Can I do that for this guy?
You can. I like that.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
what I would like to do.
So let's start from the front, though. Who wants to stab this wolf first? You do not need to intimidate him anymore. He is perma-worried because Gail talked me into spending my last hate. So
Yay! Let's stab a thing. I realized last time that I did not actually add the extra die for forward. Oh, did you? Thank you.
this is the moment.
Yeah. And I have to roll above strength.
Above your strength, yes.
We'll go with this for now.
I believe.
Ooh,
That's a lot of numbers.
10, 20,
You're good.
26.
Tell me about that 10.
Ooh.
Right.
That's a piercing wound. So you have wounded this horse. You have wounded this this wolf, which means that it will die. But I need you to describe that for me.
Woof.
So I think. So this is all happening in like seconds, right?
Every one of these rounds is in the area of 30 seconds. It's a bit longer than D&D rounds. It's a full phase of the fight. It's a full series of things happening.
I see it attack Gira, and I kind of feel bad because that was. I told it to stop, and then it didn't. So the blade of my axe is flat, and I kind of kick it sideways so that it's so that the blade is facing upward, and I just sort of. Almost like a golf swing, just as it's turning away from Gira, the axe head just meets with the body.
Perfect. Hobbits invented golf. This is a thing that we know. This is a thing that you now know, Ray.
Bar trivia is good.
You're gonna get a crash course.
The
on Lord
dwarves
of
are getting
Rings
in on the
lore.
golf now.
Yeah, yep.
And you not. It's not that you knock the head clear off the wolf, but you do crack it in a significant way, and the wolf falls to the ground. The shadow recedes from it, and I'll remove this wolf and his hit points and his hatred from the map. I'll move the map later on. As that happens, quiet again falls on the town of Bree, but not peace. The Bree folk mutter in their doorways and behind their shuttered windows. Such a thing as this has not been seen here in many winters. And in the chill and moon-starved night, the safety, the security that these people so recently thought they had has vanished like a morning's mist. As the dust settles, what's the vibe over here? Like, you've seen him finish this thing off.
Give him a little, just a little acknowledging nod of one craftsman to another, effectively.
Shake the axe. Shake the blood off the axe. Much the way you, flick the sword.
Yeah. But I do want to go and see if the fellow with the arrow is still alive.
Yeah, you go over there and you see the arrow is treated. competently,
Give her a little nod.
and the man is dead.
Oh.
Well, the Bree folk already think poorly of me because I'm a ranger. They're not going to think worse if I do what I'm going to do next and check his pockets for anything to tell me where he came from and why he showed up here with an arrow in his chest.
Very good. You can feel the eyes of the townsfolk watching through the slats of their windows as you do this. This is not a misdeed because you're doing it for information. If you were to, if you had money that you'd pocket.
I have no particular interest in that. I
Yeah.
just want information.
Absolutely. So here's what you're seeing on his person. There is a spear shaft broken. The top is gone. There is some dried meat, like trail ration. And then tucked into his furs that he's wearing, there is a stone as if it came from a very old building, like an old piece of stonework. And that is everything that he is carrying on him. Oh, perhaps like a flint knife for like...
The usual survival
Yeah.
kit that I barely notice because it's so ubiquitous.
Indeed.
Pick up the stone and turn it, looking at it in the moonlight and the chancy torches.
Yeah. You want to roll a lore roll?
I would love to roll a lore roll about that.
Very
Words.
good. While you're assembling the dice for that, what's everyone else doing?
I think Mentha would go back over to the man and see that he died, close his eyes, and just like watch as Dunhir searches through this guy's clothes. Just kind of like somewhat with admiration, but just like taking it all in, trying to write the story in her mind.
Regan's gonna go over to Gira. You're right, lass.
Tis but a flesh wound.
Boo!
Good fighting out there.
You too?
Yeah.
As he's talking to you, he does not take his eyes off the gate.
Yeah. So two things worth saying. One, clearly not just a flesh wound. Like as you're looking at her, she's been bit good. It's gonna leave a mark. Not a wound, but like clearly she's gonna have a hard time.
A bit paler than when we started out today.
Yeah. Weary. As you look at the gate, you can see that there is a gatekeeper who is like cranking the gate closed again and sort of like looking around in a manner less suspicious and more guilt-ridden to your eye. Like he's trying to avoid blame, but he knows that blame is going to land on him and isn't looking forward to that moment. And you can see elsewhere back towards like you sort of follow his gaze up to that self-same young watchman who was here vaguely around you, who did nothing during this battle. He's glancing up at that watchman. That watchman's sort of like throwing his hands in the air and looking like he's going to make to slink off. Tell me about this lore roll.
What I would like to do,
Yeah.
if I may, is spend a hope and also use my shadow lore distinctive feature in order to add a fourth die to my collection.
Ooh, that's a lot of dice. Yes,
I
let's
do
do that.
like a lot of dice.
We do like a lot of dice on this side of the table.
Yes.
Hey, you people, give me some dice.
Okay.
No, it's okay. It's good.
That less than I need.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
You could-
Actually, that is a 16. That is
Ooh.
a 16.
Yeah.
On the
That was
nose,
a
on the
journey.
nose
This
for
is
what I
exactly what
need.
you need. Okay, right on.
Excellent.
So here's what you know. Stones. There are lots of stones. But this is maybe the shadow lore talking here as well. This is a stone of old construction, your people's construction, the descendants of Numenor, the Dunedain. This probably dates back to the era of the Kingdom of the North, Arnor, the counterpart of Gondor. This looks like it was probably part of maybe a watchtower, a keep. Did you roll any sixes in there?
I did.
Any nice successes?
I got a real nice success.
All
with
right.
6.
I will tell you more then, which is this. Gondor stayed one kingdom and remains to this day one kingdom to the south. It has its troubles. Arnor, before it fell, broke apart into 3 kingdoms, brother fighting against brother. The shadow reached out and clutched at the hearts of men, and that weakened these kingdoms enough that when the true shadow wanted to end the kingdom, he was able to do so through his puppet, the Witch King of Angmar. This stone, you are fairly certain, comes from a watchtower against Angmar during the time of the 3 kingdoms. Which watchtower, which kingdom, that is harder for you to say. You would need more lore, more information. You probably know people who'd be able to narrow it down.
Well, I knew people who would be
Indeed.
able to narrow it down, yes.
Indeed, but your lore goes exactly as far as I've taken you, and no farther.
All right. And anyone who's watching him he has one knee on the ground, one knee up, elbow rested on the upper knee, just turning it side to side, dark eyes fixed on this.
Boy, down here, now!
Roll me an awe roll.
Sure.
Don't roll me an awe roll. You got him. He will come back. Had to think that one through.
He just watched you kill a wolf.
He watched you kill a wolf. Again,
I know, I'm walking towards
You
the,
have
the gatekeeper, too. Like, the 2 of them.
yeah, you are triangulating these 2 people towards you. As we all know, dwarves have a lot of gravitational pull, so you are drawing them both. The gate is closed, and these 2 young, mannish folk, sheepish, mannish folk in this moment are sort of converging on your location.
Nah.
The axe is back, out of my hands, for now.
For now.
What happened? How did they get here?
The gatekeeper, a sort of large, doughy sort of boy, man, depending upon who you'd
They're
ask.
all children to me.
Child, exactly.
I'm 76, they're all children.
We'll just sort of like look at you, look at the other child, and be like, heard a pounding on the gate. Seemed important, so I opened it. Didn't want to leave someone out there, being as that it's cold and all, so I opened the gate.
You didn't look.
Well, it seemed urgent. He was pounding and putting up quite a ruckus, so I opened the gate. And then this young fool shot him. And then the young lad will be like, well, I saw a strange man rushing, howling and charging forward. So I did what I was supposed to do, right? I took out my bow and I he was a bad guy, right? He was a bad, just one of those hill folk, sure, an enemy.
Stone face, just cold.
You all can hear this if any of you want to come into the scene.
What weapon did he carry?
Well, he might have had one.
Oh, God.
He wasn't a bad man.
He's not from here.
He needed help.
Was that your
And
only
you shot
criteria
him!
for murder?
Oh. He will break down in tears, right? He'll like sit down on the cobblestone streets. I've never had someone. This never happens. No one ever comes in with. And then I saw the wolf. It was I panicked. I panicked and I shot him.
I turned to the gatekeeper. I'm not talking to this kid anymore.
Yeah. The gatekeeper will be like, and he's been talking slowly the whole time. He'll be like, open the gate. Something came in. Close the gate in case there was any more of them. Now the gate's closed and my job's done. I hope.
Where are the rest of the guards who are supposed to be working this gate?
As you look around, you can see, I mean, you've been here for long enough to know there's only a handful of wardens to Bree anyway. They're nearby. They were lounging, lollygagging. Several of them were probably in the Prancing Pony, which is, they got a line of sight vaguely on the gate. Not a highly defensive situation they've got here. No one ever... Someone pounds on the gate. Usually it's someone from Archet or somewhere just trying to get to the Prancing Pony too late in the evening.
I look back down at the blubbering child.
He's a hillman. I would have recognized. I know everyone who comes to the Prancing Pony. He's a stranger.
Is that your only criteria for murder?
He'll look at the series of strangers, semi-strangers in front of him. He'll take the bow that he used, his staff of office, and sort of lay it down on the ground in front of him. I'm not a murderer.
Just a child who shouldn't have been placed in this position. Turn around and walk away.
It's usually it's you serve as a warden for a year or two. You get to know some people. Occasionally, there's some ne'er-do-wells who you have to pick up and throw out of the Prancing Pony. But
Dunhir is going to stand up and place the stone in his pack because he wants to hold on to this. Walk over to the boy, kind of looming over him in that way that the Dunedain tend to. What's done is done. And you're going to carry this the rest of your life. Use it to become a better person. Think before you act.
He'll nod and he'll throw a look over at the gatekeeper as if he's trying to pass off the blame again. But as the two of you are staring down at him, he recognizes there's no way that this doesn't land on him. He'll mutter something about, you should be careful who you open the gate for, too. But he'll say, I'm not a murderer.
I know. I've met murderers. You're an idiot, but you'll grow out of that.
I hope so.
If you have time.
Do you think there's going to be more of them?
The shadow never stays quiet for long. So you need to grow up and start paying attention.
We're not ready. No one here. The shadow. That sort of talk is for graybeards.
Then get ready. Because at one time, all of those graybeards were your age.
He'll sort of stand up from his position and be like, I'll do my best.
Good.
But if there's more of that, not in my life, not in my father's life, not in my grandpappy's life, like wolves scourging the streets of Bree. And he'll go as if to leave to spread the word of this thing unless someone's going to try to stop him with anything else.
Regan has walked away and is looking at the body because I feel like I've got fierce and willful. I was about to slug him. So I needed to walk away from the kid before I did something I'd regret.
I'm going to reach out and catch the boy's shoulder. Speak to your fellow wardens about this. But don't go spreading panic. Panic is as fast a killer as any wolf.
Yes, sir.
Good.
And he'll run off. As he does, the gatekeeper will look to you and look to you generally and say, thank you for what you did.
Do what we can, I suppose. glancing around at my unlikely allies.
It's basically the four of you in the street now as the gatekeeper goes to attend to his duties. Everyone else has sort of moved away, either to drink this off in the Prancing Pony or to hide behind the false safety of their wooden walls.
Bentha's gonna run into the Prancing Pony and say, "Butterbur, call the cart!" Trying to get the body out of the out of the street.
Yeah, he'll
All
take
of the bodies.
Yeah, and the wolf too. I get wolves.
He'll take care of it. He does not have experience in removing bodies from the street. This kind of body from the street.
I
but he
don't
does
think
have experience removing...
Mentha knows who to go
Yeah.
to, but is saying like call whoever it is that does this normally.
Right. Well, he does know a thing or two about removing like bodies from the street. Usually
Sure.
unconscious, drunk. So he'll call a couple of pot boys, people who fill glasses, to just quietly get them to a stable or something for now until they can be disposed of later on. And it is as if this never happened, except, the shadows are darker than they were, the flickering a little bit less bright.
Can I examine the wolves at all? I think I'm just a little bit curious about. They didn't quite seem wolfish, and I'm using my distinctive feature inquisitive, but I'm not sure what I roll explore or scan.
Scan makes sense if that's the thing that you're good at.
Sure, I'm good at that. And then do I get an extra die for inquisitiveness?
If you're spending hope, you get 2. It's either 0 or 1 or 2.
Okay, I'll spend a hope.
You have to spend hope to get any of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I have...
And did you?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna scan the wolves too.
So you could roll your own roll. You could spend hope to give her more, essentially.
Oh, you're better at scanning. Do we want to do it the other way?
Do you want to do it the other way around?
Let's do it the other way around.
Okay. Okay. Are you gonna give me hope?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have to spend hope to give you
An extra.
an extra. So you do that.
All right. I don't think this is willful, and I don't think that they're orcs, so I'm not gonna be able to use any of my distinctive features. But that's okay.
It's all right. You've got.
Pretty good handful.
You're drowning in bits.
Yeah. Oh, there's a 6,
Ooh.
7. This is 15, right? So 7, 14, math, 21.
You're good. As long as it's higher than your
Yes.
number, you're good. So you don't even have to. Once you've gotten into 20 zones, like, oh yeah, I got this.
Good.
There is a stench of evil upon this. They are not. They were perhaps once natural, but you don't think that this was wolves that something bad happened to. You think that perhaps these were wolves that were bred in shadow, wolves that exist with darkness as part of them. As you had a bonus special
I got a 6.
tea
Yep.
on one of those, yeah.
Got some tea.
As you sniff the wolf, there is a bit of orc stench upon them. That being said, it's clear that as these are lesser evils that have to be servitors of something, but as you sniff the orc on them, you feel that it's not like the orcs are their masters, but they're perhaps serving with orcs, serving some higher power yet. But what that is, you could not say.
I think if Regan is examining the wolves, the additional hope is given by Mentha is they smell kind of funny, don't they?
Orc.
Yerks.
Those are real.
What are you doing during this time?
Gira hasn't fucking heard any of this.
Has the rage died down? Like, where are you?
Well, the rage has died down.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, the adrenaline's washed away, right? And the only thing Gira has on mind is in mind is to head back to Barnabas at the Pink Pony Club, the Prancing Pony, right?
Get out!
I
Taking one of these back.
think you mean the pink pony inn.
That's right. She needs a drink. She needs a bed. Maybe she needs a body to be in that bed.
Yeah. Right on.
Valid.
So you have gone back in. You can hear there's much murmuring in the Prancing Pony now. A lot of it is sort of connecting you with the man who they saw fall and then get carted away in the sense of outsiders wearing furs. But the word in here is hillfolk. Not like us. Like, there's sort of a counter narrative that's being played to what you sent the child with, which is some of the old graybeards are like, we don't need to worry. This is out of Bree problems. This hill person tried to bring in, this hillman tried to bring a problem to our community. He's not like us. His problems are not our problems. We don't need, things like that don't happen in Bree. We don't need to deal with that. That's sort of the tenor of the Prancing Pony as you get back in there.
Out of Bree problems, out of me problems. I want a drink.
Yeah.
I want a bed.
You got a drink.
And
You got
I
a
want
bed.
a companion to lay in that bed with.
What are you rolling to make that last one happen?
Oh, look at that! I'm favored on Persuade. And I have 3 pips next to it.
God.
His face.
If you get half bear boy, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
That would just be
Steal all my best material.
We all share one brain. It's just happening.
Yeah. I mean, I ship it. Let's go.
Alrighty.
I mean, hate sex is a thing.
Yep.
Alright,
no.
So that's a 10. That's a 6 with a thingy on it. It's a 5. I did it.
Yeah.
Printed it.
22 for those playing at home.
It's the T. It's the thingy on it, which gives you half bear boy, right? She'll just. He would never proposition you, but you're propositioning him, or what's?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We imagine, right?
Yes.
That Orgira finds half bear boy.
Yeah.
Oh, God. He's sulking in the corner. He's sulking in the corner, probably nursing an ale.
Yeah.
Right? An all too warm ale. You know, there are other tests of strength out there. How's about you, I don't know, show me a little something.
He'll look around. He'll finish his warm ale, put it down, and never been with a half bear before.
Neither have I.
And with many questions, but at least one warm bed, we will cut to break.
Half bear boy becomes full bear
Already?
boy.
He went up a half bear boy. He comes down a full bear
35.
man.
We're there. We're moving.
Time is moving.
I'm having too much fun.
Do I have to say something? We're on
Yeah.
break. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Welcome back, everyone. Where we left off, we were in the town of Bree in Middle-earth. And there is a threat. There is a problem now. It might not be a problem that is dealt with this evening because different solutions are being forged. Cultural exchange is taking place in the upper stories of the Prancing Pony. But my question for everyone is, I assume, even those of you who didn't get injured, there was a battle, there was fighting with wolves. It is tiring. Are there more things that you want to do in the night now, in the wee hours, or do further investigations, do further decisions happen tomorrow?
Tempted to go outside of the gates and see if there's anything to be seen.
Is it still raining?
It was never raining hard. There was wind. There was smatterings of rain. It's not actively coming down right now.
Kind of look over. Well, if there's anything to be found, this wind and the rain will wash it away before morning.
So we should go now.
I'm gonna go grab a torch, hand it to him.
All right.
Grab another torch. And just like intimidate the gatekeeper to let us out, even if it's just through like the side walking door.
If he sees you marching towards the gate, he will get it open.
Amazing.
He is deferring to you at this point.
Looking up to make sure that kid is not back on the
Oh,
guard tower.
no. He is nowhere near. Imagine the boundaries, the walls of Bree as a sort of like red line that he is standing nowhere near, as close to the center of town as possible.
Valid.
Finally
Mentha?
getting some brains.
Are you going with them?
I would like to sneakily follow them.
Absolutely. Again,
I get the sense that if I try to invite myself, I'll be told to stay here.
You might be surprised, but that is up to you to decide.
Yeah, same. But
I also don't want to interfere with the story.
you are.
Are you Mark Cohen in this story?
I don't understand that joke.
Are you Lindsay
It's a red-
from
it's a-
Pathfinder
it's a
Kingmaker
red
in
joke.
this story?
Nope.
Anyone got that one? No.
Nope.
Okay.
no, sorry.
It's a red joke, basically standing back and watching and filming everything.
Oh, okay. No.
Glorious.
Yes, I'm not going to make you roll. You are able to. You are a Hobbit.
You are Hobbit.
This is a non-load-bearing roll. You are within your competency, so you fade back into the shadows and stealthily move after them. You two go outside the gate. You can see Bree is set at the intersection of two roads. The east-west road that stretches to Hobbiton and places beyond. You are here, Bree. The east-west road that stretches from Hobbiton all the way to the last homely home, Rivendell. And the north-south road that once connected all of Arnor, the Kingdom of the North, and now goes to what you know, abandoned Fornost, a one-time capital. Now, ghosts, spirits, memories, tales, and a long road that eventually leads south to the Gap of Eisen. They are lonely roads. No one is treading them this night. But you're not looking down the roads. What are you? What's the play here? What are you looking for or at?
So, once we get outside the gates, I will pass along to Regan. I actually just gonna stop outside the gate.
Yeah.
Down here.
Regan Stonefist.
Pleasure.
Quite.
The stone that the man was carrying was from Angmar, that area. So, wherever this trouble is, it's probably from the north. In what used to be Arnor.
Can't imagine he ran all the way from there.
Probably not, but he did appear from his appearance to have run some distance. So, let's see if we can't pick up a bit of a trail. And I'm specifically looking, like, obviously the road leading up to the gate directly, but then casting about to see Was he on the road the whole time? Did he come out of the hill country? Like where does the trail go from the gate?
It doesn't. He was on the road, but it doesn't follow the road exactly. So you're able to get notions
kind of like
where he came from,
zigzagging
weaving
on the
back
road.
and forth.
Sure.
Exactly.
Serpentine, like he was running away from something, trying to hide, or
It's honestly at this point more like you're a ranger. You can determine such things, or were a ranger. You can determine such things easily.
Still am a ranger, whatever they say.
He has the gait of someone who is almost dragging himself at this point, as you see the footprints of the wolves behind him. Are they toying with him? Are they letting him get this far? They must have been able to catch up with him if they'd wanted to, at the speed that he's going. It's not that it's almost like he's incapable of staying on the road as he's teetering back and forth. He does indeed come from north. You are in Bree, somewhere up this road. Though if he's listing, it's sort of vaguely from the east side of north. But you're only able to track the tracks so far before the weather erases them. So you've got a quadrant of Middle Earth that he clearly came from, but nothing more specific than that.
You know, I associate this kind of cruelty not with wolves. Wolves are straightforward hunters.
there was arc on him.
They were certainly shadow-touched. Well, I don't think we can find much better out here tonight.
Sorry, what's shadow touch?
Oh, where did you come from, little one?
Just the bushes, right there.
I'm sorry, it's insulting to keep calling you that. I'm doing here.
Meant the North Tooks. Nice to meet you.
And
Regan.
Hi.
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 Are you all right?
Totally fine.
The stoic ranger expression does crack into a little bit of a smile. It's just like hobbits.
Again, sorry, shadow touched. What's that?
Well, there's the natural world that's all around us. That is hard, but it's not malicious. It's the storm that knocks over a tree into someone's house. And there was no intent behind it. It's just a thing that happens. Shadow is when the natural gets twisted into something darker, something more focused, into pain, despair. Something that weighs on the hearts of people.
Would you say that that's a curse or some kind of having to do with knight's servants? Like the knight.
She now has his undivided attention. Why?
Well, the gentleman that was on the... and he...
Yes.
was mumbling a lot in a language I didn't understand, but every once in a while we get the common tongue in there. And he said something about the beacon to all and something about knight servants and save my people, but he wouldn't tell me who the people were because he was dying and such.
Do you remember any of the words, what they sounded like? The words you didn't understand?
Do I remember any?
I love that expression on your face.
Sounded
We're going to
like?
roll dice about that.
Okay.
It's something under wit, but you can tell me what it probably is in there.
I've got riddle.
Oh, that's the one.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
the skill. They made a skill in this game for this.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, before you roll them, would you like to do things to them?
I would like to give a point of hope.
Boom.
Okay.
You seem pretty observant for someone so wee.
I mean, being we gotta be a little more observant than most, so as we don't get trampled and such.
Oh, that's true.
Especially in the big lands. It's not so much in the Shire as it is here, where there's lots of tall people and tall horses and... Yeah. Oh, okay, wait, that's 10. And yeah, that's a 15. Yep,
Strong.
Yeah.
Which is higher than your wit.
Yes, it is, yeah.
Groovy. Groovy's not a Lord of the Rings word.
It can be.
It is a fair roll that you have made. Any sixes in there?
No, unfortunately.
Well, I'll tell you this. You try to shape some of the words.
Oh, I'm hearing dark tongue in there.
It's not that. It's not, yeah, no. It's a tongue that those of you who are a little bit more lore learned, recognize is not, again, the Numenorean, the tongue that is spoken by men who built kingdoms here, but by the people who they found here when they came, the people who were, in many cases, pushed aside for the kingdoms to be built, the hill folk. The hill folk now, because of that history of being pushed aside when the Kingdom of the North Arnor was built, they were particularly vulnerable to the whisperings of shadow, and they sided with Angmar and fought against the Kingdom of the North, fought for the downfall of the land that Bree was once part of so long ago. So they're seen as enemies, but now haven't been enemies in hundreds of years. They live in villages kind of dotting the northward area past Bree. The words, one of them, a couple of them sort of ring a bell in there, which you think would translate to something along the lines of...
As he checks his notes.
Beautiful.
Like Crowned Hill.
Does that make my head perk up?
I'm tying this back into the roll that you already rolled, which is again, yeah, Crowned Hill, Watchtower, those could all line up with each other. Other people, like if you had a library, you'd be able to know exactly what hill is the Crowned Hill. If you had someone who is like more learned than you, like this knowledge is out there, but you don't have it at hand right now.
Does Bree have any schools or libraries or anything remotely resembling learning? I kind of figured so.
Do we have any bards in town?
There's people,
Nice.
ding.
Services? Yeah.
You're not gonna like this, but like, there's bards, there's know-it-alls, right? You've met one.
So do any of those words sound familiar to you?
Crowned Hill. Which hill they consider crowned, though? Beacons, though.
Perhaps if we had a map, knew more about the area. Yes?
You're very cranky over there.
We could ask Matthew Mugwort.
Ah, you're, not very kind interlocutor.
He knows a lot. He's old, that's why.
Glance over at at our dwarf friend.
He's been around a while, and I'm new, so...
Well, we can see if he's still in there, and we can ask him.
He's old, he's probably sleeping.
Or we'll carry on until the wee hours of the morning.
True.
It goes one of two ways.
Many an old one does not need a little sleep.
Fine. I'll start stomping down the road back toward Bree.
Just stomping her tiny little feet.
We just
Just
the two of us just
grumbling the
watch
whole
for
way.
a minute.
Master,
The-
my arse.
There's something inherently very precious about the innocence of the half folk.
There's a yeah.
Long may it live.
Long may it live.
And you make your way back to the town of Bree, and the place where there are only the Hobbit footsteps is where Mentha carried you, or something.
How dare you make me think of that terrible story?
You follow her little tracks back with
I
your
check my shield before we get back to the wall, just in case I need to throw it up against some arrows or something stupid.
No. You see that again. This one child human will recognize you and will sheepishly look out, make sure there's nothing following you. Sheepishly open the door, let you in, nod, close the door. You will find that yes, Matthew has gone to sleep for this night. Everyone knows where everyone lives. If you really wanted to visit him in the night, you could, but you'll also know that he'll be back pretty early the next day.
No, he's old. He needs his rest.
And I think that the younger at least, also need that rest.
Quite.
Not that young.
As my people count, I'm fairly young. I didn't just mean you.
Fine. We'll go to bed. Reluctantly.
Grumbling the whole way.
But point of order.
Yes.
How old do dwarves get again? I've been
Roll.
playing far too many. Okay, so 76 isn't necessarily old.
Oh, no.
no.
You're,
Yeah, yeah.
You've seen some stuff.
Yeah.
You're not an old man.
I'm not an old man.
Dwarves get up into the 200s.
That's what I thought.
Fairly
yeah.
comfortably.
But like everyone
You're
here's
the
a
oldest
child to me.
person around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
for sure.
For sure. Okay.
I should say that the comment about being young, Mentha, if you know about hobbits, is very young. Like, has not hit
the 50?
51.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beeb.
Is a baby. Is a teenager, basically.
Yeah. Hobbits become adults when they turn 50. Ish.
Great, stop that.
This is all okay. I'm going to back you up on this.
Okay. Sorry, moving right along. So you all find your rooms in the Prancing Pony, or someone else finds your rooms in the Prancing Pony, and rest as you are able in safety and comfort. You heal. You are no longer weary. Your endurance is back. And as the sun rises the next day, there are many questions and some answers. All of you, as you're coming to in your various rooms looking out, you see the half-bear man walk of shaming back down the cobblestone streets. Throne looks over his shoulder, looking not like he got a whole lot of sleep last night.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, on that note,
Yeah.
Mechanically speaking,
Please take the hit points back.
okay.
For the love of all that's holding. And a few things that aren't holding.
You had a very restful time.
Oh, you're the Pillow Princess.
I made the tech booth laugh.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you're fine. You are no longer wearied.
He had a lot to prove. I mean, not surprising.
He's actually leveled up during this time.
Yep.
He grew a little bit more this day.
Okay, moving right along. So you all see that, but
Breakfast.
the dawn you have your breakfast. It is served meats and eggs by, I don't know, does Barnabas Butterburst sleep? He's always there. He's there from morning to night, ready to serve people, and you're in the morning crew as he's getting the breakfast ready. It's all in the house for defenders of Bree, which you all seem to be, and he'll get you your food.
Oh, thank you kindly.
Quite kind. Do you ever sleep?
Oh, sure.
Is second breakfast free too?
Is what?
Breakfast.
Of course, of course. You'll see him like do some calculations as he thinks about how much. But planning on staying long, are you?
No, probably not.
Second breakfast is on the house. But to that note, if you are planning on staying long, there's obviously quite a hubbub now that wolves are on the menu for things that we have to deal with here.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say we were eating wolf. Now.
No, not at all, not at all. Never.
Not that bad.
Never sell
Not
or
those wolves.
Is it gamey?
It depends on how you cook it.
I'd never serve wolves here. No, I was merely going to say if you're planning on staying around to help defend Bree, I can set aside rooms for you.
I'll definitely be back. For sure. But, you know, maybe not for a couple of days.
Right, yes, very good. The word is that the town council is going to meet to decide what is to be done about all of this. The Reeve and his counselors are going to meet to discuss what's to be done. But if you ask me, they're just going to dither and argue, and nothing's going to change like nothing ever changes in Bree.
That's what the councils do.
Are strangers allowed in your councils?
He'll say, not normally, but under unusual circumstances. Sometimes you're clearly of the wise. He'll look at you, ranger, a dwarf from afar. A ranger. Occasionally, elves will come through, wizards, and if they need to speak before the council, they can.
Oh, has Mithrander been through recently?
Oh, not recently, but he comes from time to time. Shakes things up a bit. Puts me out of business.
Gandalf. I don't know if you know the name Mithrander.
No.
Tall, old man.
No, I know Gandalf.
The man smokes so much.
We've got barrels set aside just for him.
So do we.
Well worth it.
He'll nod. If you do speak to the council, you'll have to introduce yourselves and use the council rules in this game.
Oh no! What?
We're going to use all three special rule systems today. Stay tuned, y'all.
My lord.
Wow.
He'll tell you it's just across the square in front of the Prancing Pony. Across from it, it's the counting house. I guess back in the days of kingdoms, there were taxes or something. That's where where the government, very drafty, encourages them not to have long meetings.
That's wise. When do they usually begin the council?
Oh, certainly not till the sun's reached its peak.
We've time enough to find your friend.
Oh.
Have you seen a Master Mugwort about this morning?
Oh, not yet. He'll be in the Smile. Not like Smile, but the Hobbit hole. IAL. It makes sense if you're British, he won't say. Have you insinuated your way? What's up with you?
Are you lounging about in your furs?
Well, here's the deal. Gira is ravenous after a night of lovemaking.
Of course, like you do.
And she is taking advantage of Barnabas's kind offer to provide breakfast and second breakfast to the Rave defenders. So she's just pigging out right now. Just eating.
Do humans get a second breakfast too?
Yeah. You know, only if we
I thought that was only a Hobbit thing.
you know, you little ones have a lot of good things.
Stop that now.
Yeah. But yes.
Yes, so having insulted her height and culturally appropriated her second breakfast.
It wasn't the word cultural appropriation skimmed.
No. This is cultural sharing. Everyone can have second breakfast. That is okay.
Yeah.
He will reluctantly bring out more food for those who need more food. There aren't a whole lot of hobbits in Lake Town, all of which is to say the amount of food she is able to put away is truly immense. Very good.
Regan pushes like the second plate over.
We're all gonna eat that.
All you less.
Dune here is accustomed to a frugal standard of living, so he is well satisfied with a trencher, the trencher of food. Has some leftovers even.
As he is clearing away plates from some of you and putting more plates in front of others of you who say, "But if you're looking for Matthew, he might be back later, or you could always go down. He's not from Bree proper, but the next town over. We've got a couple of villages outside of Bree, and most of the hobbits live down Staddle way. Staddle is the name of the town. Way is me just saying it's. Oh, you go outside, you can't miss it. It's a bunch of holes in the side of the hill.
Have I been down to Staddle?
I'm sure. Surely you have. Have you?
Sure. Would I have had to have gone through Staddle to get to Bree?
Not
Like, is it-
physically, but you probably have a lot of relatives there, so certainly socially, if you didn't want to step on any furry feet, you should have checked in there. Up to you whether you did that or didn't do that.
Well, my family is very upset that I left before my coming of age, so I probably didn't check in. Yeah. So the mention of Staddle Mentha just kind of stops mid-bite and swallows and puts down the utensil and wipes her mouth.
Something wrong?
But no. Certainly not. The folk in Staddle are very hospitable.
Go there often, do you?
Not of late. No. Okay. I maybe might have. Butterbur, close your ears.
Alondra, if you haven't put us in the whimsy music yet, this is definitely the time to do it. Butterbur will
thumbs up.
duly close his ears.
Mentha looks around furtively. So I might have left home before maybe I should have, and maybe some folk are not happy with me, but I'm happy with me, and that's enough, I think. And, so maybe I have relatives there. But, yes, Hobbit folk are pretty good at keeping a low profile, so...
When other hobbits are looking at you and watching for you, it works well enough against us big folk, but,
It's probably okay.
Hard cut to stab. I assume everyone is going.
Absolutely.
out of sheer curiosity,
Would
if
never
nothing
miss
else.
this. Yep.
Right on. So it is.
Our poor awkward baby.
That's fine.
If Bree is a town of maybe slightly upwards of 500 souls, each of the villages around it is a little bit less than half that. Staddle is smaller, but it's compact. It's mostly just the hill behind Bree, which might be on the map, but maybe not. Yeah, there's sort of a hill there. You can see
that's all
tiny little hobbit holes. Tucked into the hillside with roads going up to them and little proper hobbit gardens in front of each. It is a hub of activity, hobbits coming and going, visiting each other. The hobbit tradition does not seem to involve a lot of privacy, so people will walk up to each other's doors and knock and then just open it and go in, and everyone's very friendly with each other and hello, hello, hello. There aren't a lot of tall folk around. There aren't a lot of doors that are designed to accommodate tall folk around. How are we trying to maintain a low profile?
When
In the
everything's
most
built to your height.
obvious way possible. With a hood and cloak.
Very good. So, like, as you are all
Like, on
approaching...
some level, Mentha knows that this isn't gonna work, but doesn't really know what to do other than that. So just gonna hood and cloak.
So the thing where I don't have you roll when it's naturally going to work, this
Yeah.
is the opposite of that thing?
Yeah.
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 As you are making your way in... No. It's like you're not rolling.
Oh, I'm not rolling because it's bad.
all the way the
Okay, yeah, sure.
Just to be clear.
Got it.
Right. As
It's not
you're...
a fail.
Yeah.
As you're making your way
Yeah.
up the hill, you can see that it's not like everyone's like stopping and staring at you like Wicker Man status, but everyone like whispering like this is the most interesting thing that's happened, like a bunch of tall folk and being led by a clearly incognito hobbit.
Yeah.
It's
I'm like, I think also, Mentha's trying to mimic Regan's body language as though like she's just a short dwarf. Just like, and, okay.
and on the other end of the
Speaking of
spectrum,
cultural appropriation.
Yeah. It's loving here. It's loving here. What's up?
And on the other end of the spectrum, while this lot is trying to be as inconspicuous as possible,
Yeah.
you're just like,
A lot of them, just like waving back, like not like thinking about it, like just He's like running into their houses. Your sword is as long as they are.
very good.
Yep.
Right. You're a sword person, right?
Sword, yes.
Yeah.
Spur.
Your spur is longer than they are.
There.
Yeah.
So by the moral of the story is by the time that you get to Matthew Mugwort's house, you'll be very well aware that you are showing up. But you recognize, you've been given directions. Third hole on the right, blue door, brass doorknob. You find the place, you know you're at the right place.
Knock on the door. Mugwort, open the door. It's Nortooks. Go inside.
Yeah. You guys all just helping yourself in as well?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Ducking down into, you're
okay.
fine. Rest of you ducking down into the door.
Got 3 of the big people with me. Don't be scared.
Oh, you brought 3 other big people, did ya?
That's what I said.
I closed the door behind us.
Yeah. You are in it's a large hobbit hole. Clearly he's got a certain amount of wealth, but large doesn't mean tall. It just means a lot of small rooms sort of strung together on hallways.
Gonna immediately sit down.
Yeah.
Because nope.
He's clearly expecting you in the front, or expecting because of the rumors, right? Like,
Sure.
He has moved his most comfortable chair to be in front, like with a view of the door. He is sitting on his chair, feet up, his long pipe just kind of held out and ready to go. There are not seats there for the rest of you. You can sit on the floor if you want to.
None of the seats would be comfortable for the rest of us.
I'll take
There's like a little
out-
benchy bench if you want to sit on a bench.
I'll
Yeah.
take out a little sachet of leaf and hand it to him.
Yes.
Tuck it in there.
Well. What brings you to Matthew Mugwort?
Why are we here again? I forgot.
We have heard that you are someone who knows a great deal about the history of these lands.
You've heard rightly. Don't listen to anyone who tells you that I don't know what I'm talking about.
Didn't know what you were talking about.
Don't listen to stories told by outsiders who don't know things.
Regan's just got a comforting hand on her shoulder.
As he's saying that, though, he like inhales some of the pipe. That was a weird sound. Inhales some of the pipe stuff. This is not actually a pipe, it turns out. And like it's the good stuff, and he recognizes the good stuff, and that mellows him out a little bit, as only the good pipe weed can. Be like, well, if it's worth knowing, I know it.
We're interested in some of the stories of the hill people, the hill folk from the further north areas.
And why? He does not do that with his pipe. Lean forward. Why would you be wanting to know about that?
Well, I'm sure you've heard all about the stranger who came crashing through the gates last night.
Yes. You think there's more of them coming?
There may be more of them, but I'm more concerned about what he was running from.
It's bad business. Bad business. And he'll smoke his pipe a little bit more. I want someone to give me a persuade roll.
Oh, good lord.
Absolutely not.
Someone of the ones who's been talking, unless you want to come in here and like smooth this over.
I got a good.
I got
got a
nothing.
good?
How good?
I got nothing.
Probably less good than you.
How
Not
good's
too
yours?
good.
I'm favored and I have 3.
Yeah,
Show me
help
some
us.
diplomacy. Yeah, you can't roll it yet. You gotta talk first. Ready? Like,
Oh, great.
The scene here, part of this is as he's talking about the hill folk, you are of a people who he is connecting in some way to the hill folk, right? So he's glancing at you as he's expressing these worries. So you have sort of an opening as he looks over at you. What are you gonna do with it? Please don't seduce him.
Well, now that's an option on the table, Sam.
No. Are you just gonna keep looking, old timer, or are you gonna say something?
Are you a hill folk?
I'm from a hill. There were hills around where I grew up.
I'm also from a hill. That's not what I'm talking about. There are people who have a habit of serving darkness, and there are good people.
Okay.
Which are you?
I would like to think that I am good people. As in, I'm just here looking for a good time. And you know what would really help me have a good time is if you would be forthcoming with the information you know for my friends here.
We'd like to hear your story. Ooh. And I'm gonna give you a heart. Or a hope.
Nice.
Oh, boom, boom.
Hope.
So you're taking a hope from that. You're taking one more. You're taking a die from that.
Mm-hmm.
You're taking your base dice. You're taking another die because the good pipe weed was used.
Oh,
Nice.
So roll all
Good
those
handful
dice.
of dice.
Yes.
Oh, and you're also favored.
yeah, thank you. That's
Boom. That's the one.
Yeah.
that's the one.
So clicky and clacky.
The happy clacky muffin.
Ooh.
That sounds like a good roll.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that is.
I mean, I'm seeing 22, and you can just kind of stop there.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Because I
Huge
think
numbers.
you got all the way. That's 28.
I mean, great. Any sixes in there for what it's worth?
For what it's worth, no, that's a 9.
Okay.
Okay.
So he'll tell you some stuff. And the stuff that he will tell you is this. He will begin to paint a picture, see it in your mind's eye. 2,000 years ago, near the beginning of this age of the world, was the time of Arnor, when this kingdom of the north was founded. Men and hobbits alike sort of living together under the king before it was divided into the 3 successor kingdoms, Arthedain, Cardolan, and Rudar. They fought their petty wars for 600 years before the growing threat to the north of Angmar, ruled by its malevolent witch king, snuffed them out one by one, destroyed the kingdoms, left ruin of this land, and nothing but remains behind. And our fair town of Bree, which can stand up to anything and ever will. But as he weaves this story, he says hillfolk settlements still exist. He's got pretty good ideas of where some might be. Do you tell him, what are you telling him to prompt him, is I guess my question.
When he starts to get more into talking about the hill folk, I will prompt gently by asking, I mean, they're surrounded by hills. Is there one that they would call a crowned hill?
The hill folk don't live on the crowned hill. the crowned hill. Picture a hill with a fortress built on top of it. And then the fortress falls away, weathered by years. What's left? A crown! Just the ruins. Give me some more of this. And he gives you a specific hill. It's not even necessarily the hill folk, but generally when people pass through, when the wise pass through, there's one that's fairly well preserved. And it is...
Weathertop?
No, it's not Weathertop.
Come on, we were all thinking that.
Legally distinct hill. No, you can sort of see on this map, if you go above forest, there's like these little tiny, like, bip, 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 ones here. He'll point you in the direction of this one. This one. I see it.
Yep, I see it.
He's pretty sure a hill folk settlement vaguely nearby it as well. Now, of course, good folk who are looking for a good time wouldn't go to a place like that. It's not proper.
No, perhaps not. But perhaps good folk who are looking to keep some good in the world might.
Well, I won't stop you from being crazy.
That's far beyond Master Mugwort's kin.
Well, no one has yet been able to stop me from being crazy, so...
Well, if you big folk want to go off and throw your lives to the wolves, kind of quiver a little bit, tingle a little bit as he says wolves, but no proper hobbit would do such a thing.
Well, who's to say I'm a proper hobbit? Maybe I'm not a proper hobbit.
Maybe you're not.
Maybe I'm something different.
And maybe that's what's going to save Bree and everyone else around here.
Huh. Me, save Bree. That's funny. Never said I could do that.
Not going to be doing it alone.
Bree has stood for thousands of years and will stand for thousands more. And he'll say that just authoritatively, like that's his last word on the matter.
Thank you so much for your time and your excellent stories, Master Mugwort.
If you ever need a good story to be told, you know where to find me.
I certainly do. Thank you very much.
He'll lean back in his chair like his work here is done. He won't even like show you to the door. You know where it is.
Just gonna scoot.
Yep. Turn you around. We're going to walk out.
Come back anytime with that stuff.
Maybe I will. Maybe I won't.
And you reach into your bag, pull out a finger grape.
It's my secret food pocket.
Yeah.
Every hobbit has at least one.
At least one. At least three. Come on.
Obviously, and you're back out into the day. It's chilly but warming as the sun has moved towards noon and the time it took you to get out to Staddle again.
Can we assume that we just shared general information about what we found out while we were all nominating on breakfast, so everyone's kind of caught up?
I would think so.
Okay.
Whether or not anyone was paying attention is a whole
This is very
different
true.
question.
Oh, Hero was paying attention. But, I mean,
To what precisely?
Which part was she
Sorry,
paying
we
attention to?
haven't met yet, like, officially. I didn't really, like, get your name when you're throwing me around a little bit last night. I'm...
did I black out?
I meant the North Took. You are?
Kira, daughter of Dotar.
One more time for
Kira will suffice, dear.
Dotar.
You don't even know.
Dotar of Dotar.
Well, yeah.
Dune here.
Yeah. Good fighting out there, Ranger.
You as well.
You know.
And what parts did you say you're from?
Here and there.
Are we talking here and there, further east, further south? You have a look about you.
East.
But Lake Town is east. East.
On this map, you're from approximately here.
Oh.
Regan, Stonefest.
Gira.
Not bad out there.
Well met,
How
dwarf.
you feeling today?
Oh, well, if you heard about the night I had last night.
I saw the leavings of it.
Huh?
Everything's fine.
Okay.
Once Lake Town is attached to that daughter of name, that name does sort of ring a bell vaguely.
Do you actually say Lake Town? Is my real question, because like East could be Rohan, East could be Gondor tends to define themselves as being more south, but
East.
East. Nevertheless, like you think there's a story in the name that she is the daughter of. You don't necessarily know what that story is, but there's something there, maybe.
Interesting.
well, I certainly can't ask anyone else to leave, well, even a temporary hearth and home. But I at least have to go up there and see what's going on. It's somewhat in the job description. And there's a brief look of like almost pain that passes across over his face that passes so fast.
I got nothing better to do.
There'll be food, drink, treasure, and who knows what else.
There'll be a lot of sleeping out on the road, sleeping rough.
But food and drink and treasure?
She knows what I'm talking about.
Some folks are so easy.
Hey.
I said what I said.
And here between Staddle and Bree on the road, a fellowship is formed.
We did the thing.
Good night, everybody.
When the guy in the movie.
No, we got a few minutes left, and we're going to engage at least one, if not two more special rule systems tonight. We'll see. But before we do, this feels like the time for choosing who your special buddy is. There's
Question.
one. Yes.
Does it have to go both ways?
It does not have to go both ways. You don't even need to tell, but you should tell, so I know, just out of curiosity.
Sure.
Okay.
But this means it's not that you like someone more than the others. It's that if everyone was being shot by an arrow at the same time, who you would reflexively jump in front of to take that arrow, or like if everyone was struggling with despair in the same moment, who you would reflexively, whose shoulder you would put a hand on. It's that kind of a thing.
Given how my instinctive response was in the fight, I think at least for Dunhir, it's Mintha.
Write it down. There's no place on the character sheet for this.
Which is dumb.
I know.
really silly.
Hey, if you're watching this Free League, make your character. It's really good. Otherwise, make your character sheet have this
It
somewhere.
is Mintha, right?
Mentha.
Mentha, excuse me.
Like menthol. Yeah.
I keep thinking mentha like mint.
Oh,
The-
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The one that was turned into.
And this can change if you feel that the character relationships change.
Sure.
Obviously. Shooting from the hip.
Gira likes the cut of the dwarves' jib, mostly because of the. Right?
Pretty proud of that one.
Boom. Regan.
How do we spell that?
Regin.
It's more Regan.
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 Regan. See, it's difficult because I feel like I'm kind of connecting with both of them at this point.
One best friend only.
I know, it's hard.
That's not a best friend if there's more than one.
Right. I don't understand this shit. I'm poly.
Valid.
I think honestly, we seem to be a pretty good pair.
Yeah.
So I think I'd probably be more inclined to go with Dunhir because we're both gonna.
We're both going to protect the child.
Yeah. And the crazy lady sometimes too. You know?
If she's not already out in the middle, covered in blood.
Right.
I think I don't think that there are a lot of tales of female adventurers. And I think that Mentha is very intrigued by our crazy lady. And that connection on food and ale and treasure is prominent there. So I think that's my best friend.
And who knows
That's a
what
bitch.
else as the character backstories get unveiled.
So I think Gira's my best friend right now.
I blacked out for a moment. When I came back, it was a whole different mood. Yes, Gira's your best friend.
Gira's my best friend.
You knew what you were signing up for.
Yep. Yep.
F. Gira. Hearts.
So it's beautiful. As the sun hangs in the sky like a ripening fruit, what's the intention here?
Go collect our supplies from the tavern and try to find our.
Do we want to check in with the council?
Oh, right.
I mean, only if you think you're going to be able to change their minds on things. They might not be so kind to strangers if they get it in their brain that strangers are bad and we should shoot them all the time.
I mean, they already think that. You saw what happened.
I don't think I necessarily want to change their minds, but I want to get a read on where their minds are. Because greater conflict breeds shadow. And if there's going to be shadow growing in the heart of Bree, that needs to be known.
The stakes of this as well are, as you're making your way back into Bree, you can see it's a fairly well-appointed building. Bree has a certain amount of resources. They might also be able to aid you on your thing if you talk them into thinking that was a good idea. And certainly you could try to tip them more towards having more than one guy paying attention to the gate, things like that.
That'd be nice.
That'd be great.
Maybe get someone who actually doesn't shoot people on accident on guard.
I certainly hope it was an accident.
I do think it was.
I'm not very good at convincing people to do things, but we might want to convince them to do that.
I mean, at the very least, I'm going to go listen.
Okay.
You make your way to the council. You make your way to the council? You
Yep.
Make your way to the council?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was not going to let you get away without doing the council rules.
Rules. Okay. You will have other opportunities to counsel. Any occasion where you are having like words with the wise or as the wise, any high stakes negotiation is a council. It's people sitting around in very fancy chairs. We've all watched Lord of the Rings. It's one of those. The way this works is, first of all, you tell me your goal, what you want out of the scene, and that says how hard it is, basically, or how easy it is to fail. What are you hoping for out of this council?
I think we have basically two goals, and correct me if I'm wrong. Make sure that Bree takes the threat seriously enough that they start being more assiduous about who they put on the gate and on watch. And perhaps help offer supplies for us going north to have a look at what's going on. Do those seem like goals that we can...
Yeah.
Caveat to that first one, let's make sure that they're focusing on the right problem, which is the shadow, and not their xenophobic nonsense.
Very good. So you will need a certain number of successes in order to accomplish your goal. The default number is 3 successes. Okay. If you are making a bold request, let's say this is bold but not overwhelming, you will need to make 6 successes.
Over the course of the scene?
Over the course of the scene.
Got it.
We're going to find out how many failures you get in a moment.
Oh, no.
And this is this. As you push open the doors of the counting house, you can see several chairs, large and small, arrayed around the Reeves chair. The Reeve of Bree is a white-haired man. You've been here long enough to know, and you've been around long enough to know that his name is Bedwyr Pickthorn. The Reeve is elected for 7 years and 7 days. He is well into his 3rd term. He's been doing this for a long time. Around him is a counselor from each of the villages. Staddle, Combe, Archet, and Bree also gets a counselor because it's the biggest. So the 5 of them are arrayed, kind of in conversation. There's a meal in front of them as they're arguing in a sort of mellow way as the winds blow through. But when you push open, just for the mental image, who's pushing open the door?
You want to take
It's got Ranger!
Aragorn,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for picking up what I was putting down.
I can see the image in my head immediately, just like that lean and push open. However, I'm going to caveat, I have nothing in persuade, courtesy, or awe, so I am not the one to talk.
Right. Someone needs to introduce the party. Say, we're here, we want something from you. Once one person's done an introduction, that will set how many failures you get. And then we'll go around, anyone can talk to anyone and make rolls and try to get goods before bads happen. So who's doing the intro?
I mean, I can do it, but it's not great.
What makes it not greater is as you look up, you can see that the representative from Bree, this is a real anti-you session, I'm sorry, is an aunt of yours.
Oh no!
Lilia Towntook.
Oh.
No!
Oh, babes.
Well, she's a took, so
She's a town took.
Town took. Not the town tooks.
I mean, I will also spend a hope to give some gravitas to the roll by shoving the doors open.
I could start.
probably a good idea.
You'll all have to go eventually, so
Yeah.
you get us started. Yeah, it's an a courtesy or a riddle, depending upon what the approach is, basically.
I want to use awe. I think bold is the move to go with here. With all respect, Reeve, we have something to talk about.
Boom. If the whimsy music is off onto something more dramatic, that would be great. Yeah, the temp
Killing you that you can't control the music.
I'm dying. Thank you, Alondra, though. Yeah, the mood is intense, right? You've burst in on this meeting, you strangers and semi-strangers to this town. The Reeve will look at you and say, the dwarf who intimidated our guards. Roll the awe roll, though. Let's get this thing going.
I'm gonna spend a hope.
And I gave you a hope.
And you're giving me a hope. Can I get anything because I am willful?
That's a distinctive feature. Yeah, take another one.
Okay.
Boom!
Big handful of dice.
Big. Mwah. Be nice. 11. No, is this wits? No, this is off.
This is awe.
Yeah, we're well past that. Yeah.
Okay.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Great. So normally you get 3 failures before it's over. You have succeeded. That will add 1. Did you get any 6s in there?
I did not get any 6s.
That's how many times you can mess up.
Okay.
Okay.
So they will, the Reeve, the white-bearded Reeve, will gesture with an arm. People will drag out chairs for you. Not servants, just kind of like folks who are around this day. They will pull out chairs, and you're going to get bits for this scene. It's Red Dead Coquette.
Yay!
Thank you.
Boom, you've got so many of them.
Really do.
Yes, we do. We should
Yes,
use
make
them.
sure we use them.
Yes.
Right, so chairs are pulled out for all of you, and the Reeve will open the floor for you to state your piece. You can tell from having come in here, though, that the vibe going in, the mood is, these things don't happen in Bree. We're going to proceed on as we've proceeded on. With a subcurrent of, the Rangers will take care of it. That's their job.
Yeah, I think I pick up on that current pretty strongly and just, ow.
You've introduced. Take it away.
Yep, now that tracks. So I will take the seat offered, lean forward, elbows on both knees, and kind of just fold my hands under my chin. Thank you for allowing us to speak in your council. It is an honor that we do not take lightly. I am Dunhir, the Ranger of the North. And again, maybe I think only his companions might notice the tiny bit of a flinch as he says that loud, as he says his title, basically. We were involved in what happened last night. We helped keep Bree a little bit safer. And we were happy to do so, of course. We believe that while trouble is not knocking directly on Bree's gate, it may be quite soon if we don't pay attention to what's going on out there. I understand that the impulse is to close up the gates tightly, keep the world at arm's length, but unfortunately, as was demonstrated last night, sometimes the world comes knocking at your door when you aren't expecting it to. We have gained some information whilst talking to the local folk and doing some examinations and searching of our own. We think we know at least where the gentleman from last night came from, or at least the right direction. And we want to head in that direction to find out more. I can tell you, the Rangers are spread fairly thin. I don't think any of my brothers are near enough to know what the problem is there at the moment.
As you've been talking, the Hobbit has come and whispered something in the white bearded Reeve's ears. He's listening to you, but he takes in that as well. What skill would you like to be rolling in the social skills?
I'm bad at all of them except awe. I literally do not have anything.
You can be awe-inspired. So the only rule here is the same player can't go twice in a row.
Got it.
But you can use the same. If you want to keep piling awe on these guys, that's acceptable.
Okay.
Let's scare the shit out of him.
Sure,
It's
why
a dangerous world. Okay, hang on. So you grab dice.
Not? Yep. Yeah, no, this is going to be rough.
It's going to be rougher than you think. Lose a d6. As you are finishing your speech, he'll say, "Former ranger, I'm told."
You are told correctly. That does not negate the commitment that I have to keeping these lands safe.
All right, so you're rolling that unless you want to spend hope. And those can always be used afterwards to re-roll the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I will use a hope for that, and I think because I copped to it, I'm going to also make the argument for distinctive feature honorable.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
This is still bad for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I still got a fucking 20, and you got a 6.
Okay, so here's what's happened, right? Like, as you are saying your bit, right? Not diminished, but the opposite of that. You've gained strength from this isolation, right? Your voice deepens, you stand tall. You have got a success, and you've gotten a 6, which means 2 successes. You are 2 closer as you overawe them with your presence. Nice. You've gotten them closer, and you have not failed yet. Who's next?
Was it my aunt that whispered about?
It was.
Yep. I'd love to know how your aunt knew that.
Me too.
Because that is not something that Dunhir has been noising about.
Hi. Hello.
Hello, dear.
Hello.
She will take the floor. The spotlight will kind of turn over to her. She's looking at you. Town Took is. What a strange sight.
We are strange folk. Are we not?
Some of us stranger than others. She's like as wide as she is tall, fully bedecked out in like flowers and things. So she's living her life here, right?
Yeah.
Sitting in her chair.
I would challenge that. Generally, the feeling is that things like this don't happen here in Bree. Would you say?
Things like this don't happen here in Bree.
But a thing did happen. So, contrary to that, things like this do happen in Bree and have happened in Bree, and if we extend the thought further, could in the future happen in Bree.
Hobbit logic.
Truly a
Good,
joke.
good stuff. Yeah.
I would like to use riddle.
Yes, you would. That is a riddle roll right there.
Nice.
Great, cool, dope, amazing.
I was gonna charge you a die, but I don't think I'm gonna charge you a die. Like there was gonna be the
It's a give and take.
yeah. That's you're good.
Oh, okay. I think I'm just gonna take the dice that I have. We're just
You can always
good
reroll.
enough.
You can always use a bit.
Okay.
You need it.
12,
17.
17 with a 6 on a d6.
Ooh. We are spending hope like it's going out of
Yeah, you're
style.
gonna love the last episode of this. Yeah.
I didn't spend any hope on that.
I'm sorry,
Did it
I
not?
am.
Same.
Oh, don't do
As
that.
long as someone has them, yeah.
I'll give you some. It's fine.
Thanks. You're my best friend.
You can see her sort of like puzzle her way through that. Nod over at the reef and be like, "Oh, the logic checks out."
Of course it does.
Regan coughs to hide a laugh.
The reeve will say, what you say makes sense. The rangers are people who we know. Hobbits are people who we know. What would you say in this council? You are like the hill folk, like our enemies of old.
As he lines up his D12s.
You know, I was hoping it wouldn't have to come to this so early. But as our fellowship has very important things to do, I say we go ahead and take this home. Shall we?
Take it home.
You know, they also thought back in Lake Town that nothing ill would ever befall them. Now, granted, I was only a baby when Smaug the Terrible descended upon my home. But according to my father, the seneschal of King Bard the Dragon Slayer, it's exactly in those moments of weakness when evil takes advantage and strikes the hardest. I would be absolutely thrilled, Reeve, if you would allow, through the lens of my personal history, our group here to spare you from such a fate as befell my home.
All right, so you're rolling, you get a bonus die for that line of argument. On top of whatever else happens here.
Bonus.
Beautiful,
and then
beautiful,
that's
beautiful.
1, 2.
Supposed to
and then
fail a little bit,
3.
guys.
No failing.
You knew what you were getting into when you picked this.
One shot this council, yeah.
Click, click, boom.
Yeah.
I really like Tolkien, guys. I love you
Rips off his shirt and he's like got a full Middle Earth tattoo on his chest.
I love that.
just Elijah Wood and...
Oh my god.
Oh gosh, who played Samwise?
Sean Astin.
Thank you.
Oh, beautiful.
Well, there's a 6.
Yeah, there's a 6.
Okay, but you still got high enough to do the thing, right? You're over.
Oh yeah, I'm
Oh, yeah.
over
Oh, yeah.
6 too.
Yeah, I just saw the low ones. Boom. Yeah, as you say that, I'll remove these last 2 from the map. And they will, everyone's mumbling, shouting amongst themselves. Elderly town councilors are like standing up and like moving around. And the upshot of this is both things. They are going to up their defenses. They are going to keep eyes out for Shadow. I think you're able to. You didn't get a chance to say anything. You already got there, but like,
Yeah.
put in what you want to put in, right? Like,
Give it to us.
yeah, they're in the palm of your collective hands now.
Them up. No,
right.
knock them off.
As you move forward with caution, recognize the people that are sitting here right now that saved you from the Shadow Wolves last night. We are not people of Bree. We are strangers who could have just as easily fallen from an idiot's arrow. Take more care about the people you bring in. To watch yourselves.
Yeah, and you don't need to roll because it's already locked in. You can feel the ripples of that as there's going to be some sort of reforms in how the wardens are done. Someone's taking notes on this conversation. And you are lent, not given, a series of ponies to aid you on your journey to help find out what's happening and defend the town of Bree from whatever darkness is gathering in the north. Yes.
They're a tiny pony.
This is Bill's grandfather.
The ponies are more for the carrying of supplies and the carrying of people. Though certainly, if you needed to, someone could pull you onto the back of it, and you could kind of trundle along.
Cool.
It will lighten the load of the foods and the gear that you need for the journey ahead of you. Is there anything else that you intend to do in the town of Bree?
No?
I mean, I do think that we want to get one more night's rest in the town
Yeah,
and set
yeah.
off at a good time in the morning.
Then we'll say, I think, one final thing, which is the next morning. You get a good night's rest. You provision yourselves. You pack the ponies with the gear that you would need for a potentially long, several days journey. And as you are departing from Bree, half-bear man will sort of like sheepishly come out to where you're gathering and just like hand you a flask and be like, it's a family heirloom.
Oh, darling.
Just thought you should have it. It's lucky. Made me lucky.
You sure were.
And as the days grow shorter and chiller, you depart the town of Bree, your eyes turned north. Danger awaits, to be sure, but perhaps the joys and glories of adventure as well. And I think we will end our session there. I'm probably supposed to say something now.
Yeah.
Outro. Yes. First of all, thank you all over there for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you for the bits.
Thank you for the bits.
So many bits!
We'll storm away. We'll stock them up. You'll need them
feed the
because you
boy.
spent all your hope.
Feed the boy.
You gotta feed the boy.
We'll feed the boy.
The bit boy.
Yeah, we're getting the boy.
We are back next Monday, not with this, but with the final chapter of Achtung Cthulhu. So you'll see cool people there doing that. And then this will come back on the 15th and 22nd. So we got 2 more of these to learn the final rule system, Journeys.
Ooh.
Oh, we're going to be in on Hobbit Day.
Oh, yo!
I will absolutely bring more Hobbit snacks.
Oh, God.
I planned that.
All
That was-
snacks all the
yes,
time.
planned.
That's Bilbo and Frodo's birthday.
It is.
I just realized that as we were sitting here.
Ah, delightful.
There will be an arena in late September. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, you'll find out. Come back for this in late September. It'll be announced in the usual ways. Patrons, look for your build instructions tomorrow. Non-patrons, become patrons on Patreon between today and tomorrow, and you'll know what we're talking about. We're going to go on a short break, a very short break. There's going to be an After Dark where we just talk about stuff and take your questions. These are usually reserved for patrons, but just for today and all the other starter sets, we're letting everyone join us. So we'll be right back. You stick around or also take a break and then be right back, and then we'll be right back. Anyway, bye.
I mean, in fairness, the kit doesn't have us having dark backstories. That's you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean,
We're back. Hey, we're back to live. Howdy.
Yeah, we are. Hi.
oh, hi.
Some people are hanging around that way and some people are hanging around this way, but we're all here.
We're chill.
Yeah.
Hi, folks.
When everyone's back, we're going to do the thing, but we're not going to do the thing until everyone's back. In the meanwhile, I don't know, if you're there in the audience, you can ask us stuff. And if you're not, I don't know. How are you guys doing?
This is actually really cool for me as someone who has been a very long time Lord of the Rings nerd. I did not spend a lot of time reading about the history of Angmar and Arnor itself. So, like, getting to delve deeper into learning more about that, because I mostly hang out a little bit in the Shire.
Yeah.
I'm an elf chica. We know this. Come on. I spent a lot of time reading the Silmarillion, but there's not a lot in there.
No, this is cool because it's between the Silmarillion and Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
So, like, this lore is specifically appendixes.
Yeah.
Is where you got to dig for this. Or the One Wiki is what it's called.
I have spent so much time on that is an old wiki.
Yeah.
It's been around for a hot minute.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, I've been a Lord of the Rings nerd since I was 15. I learned how to write on the website Council of Elrond. If you can find my old profile there, you'll see what my writing at 16. I don't recommend. That was well over half a lifetime ago.
No.
Adorable.
Sounds
When you told
fantastic.
us that your current handle has been your handle since a teenager, I looked it up and did find your like fanfiction.net account or whatever.
Did you find my fanfiction .net account?
I did.
I did not use the same name there.
Oh, maybe I don't know what I
You
found.
found
I found that.
You found my AO3.
I found your AO3.
My AO3 is under the same
They
name.
exist in the same slot in my head. Now that we're all back, I do want to do the thing that I do. which
Yeah.
is Everyone says something cool that someone else did this session.
I did not expect you to go seducing someone in Bree.
Oh, yeah.
That is amazing.
I love how like vibrantly you painted this character within like the first 5 minutes.
Like we all know exactly who she is
Yes.
from
Yeah.
minute
Glorious.
one.
Yeah.
And yet I get the sense that there's a lot more under there because she's out here pretending to be a freewheeling 20-something.
I'm going to give that to all of you, though, too, right? Like, you guys all played these characters to the hilt, which was great. I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More things, more things.
I love how you immediately jumped into like the leader role.
I was just thinking about that. I was like, God damn it, I did it again.
No. It's appropriate for the ranger.
It does feel like something that a ranger tends to do where it's like, I'm going to do the thing. If y'all are following me, you can do that, but I'm going to do the thing.
Yeah, no, it was perfect. You had such a grasp on. I mean, you know, there's a big fight and there's a guy that's dead. You know exactly where this is going to go, but like your character just kind of like flew right through there. It was beautiful.
Oh, thanks.
I love the boy, get down here, whatever it was that you said.
Oh, yeah.
That I was like, whoa, this is getting serious now. That was
hard.
great. Yeah, it was excellent.
I think Durin's got problems. It's fine. But no,
really?
No, completely neurotypical people are the only ones who adventure. What are you talking about? No, that was fun. That was a very fun moment to be like, oh, wait, you guys caused this? Oh. I'm going to walk away before I cause this.
Yeah, just to piggyback off of that, when you had dressed down the soldier, the footman, or whatever, edge of my seat. Absolute edge of my seat. But because Cal already took that from me, we'll move on to Cal.
Yes.
Every little, like, It's about what's both said and not said, as far as Mentha is concerned with me. Like, you have all these, like, little, like, noises and, like ticks and whatnot, and I'm just like, that's a hobbit. You are indeed a hobbit.
It's me!
In our group chat, I believe you were the first one to be like, "Hi, I want to be the Hobbit, please."
You're like, yes, you have a name. We get it.
Yeah.
you have a type. It's okay.
It's great.
And also, big ups to Sam for so ably and deftly teaching us a brand new system.
Yeah.
I messed up a part of it.
So much stuff.
But you guys did great. Everything that you did was perfect.
We learned pretty much everything that we know about it in the 20 minutes before we hit go live.
For real.
So thank you again, as always, for teaching us new cool things.
Yes.
And on that note, Red Dead has a question. That question is, how does the hate-hope mechanic specifically work? And the answer is, all of the characters start with a certain amount of hope that they can spend. It's like 10 to 16-ish.
I had 11.
Got 16.
Good Christ.
I got 10.
For what, hope?
Yeah.
13.
How do you still have 12?
I only used the one.
Spend it.
Yeah.
Right. So, like, you can use hope to add extra D6s to your clacky hands. If you have a distinctive feature that's relevant to the role, you can add 2. You can spend hope to help someone else also, rather than just helping yourself.
Are there ways to recover hope?
Rarely, usually only between adventures. Which is why I told all the players to kind of like assume that you're going to spend your hope divided by 3.
Yeah, I spent one more than I wanted to, but I needed that roll.
Yeah, right. And you'll sort of feel out like how you want to do it.
We'll pitch it.
During travel, you can stumble upon a wondrous thing, and that might restore some of your hope.
Cute.
Usually, it just goes down. Enemies,
Like your sanity.
it's very not dissimilar. It's kind of like does the Cthulhu you play have luck in it?
Yes.
Or that right? It's kind of like that.
Yes.
Hate. Every individual enemy piece has a small number of hate, usually like 3-ish. And I can spend them to activate their special abilities. So like when the wolf jumped out of where it was supposed to be, that is a wolf-specific special ability. All enemies can just add dice by throwing down hate. Some enemies have ways for you to drain their hate from them by doing special things.
Very cool.
I didn't tell the players that. Now they know.
Tell us what?
No, that's good. You should know that.
Yeah.
Also, I should have rolled to see if those injuries actually took out the wolves, so you got it a little bit easier than yours.
Yeah,
But
I missed a couple advantage rolls. It's fine.
But for a stream game, it is important to keep things moving.
And they don't have a whole lot of armor, right? More armored enemies can roll lots of dice and try to overcome not like that.
Is that what the 1D next to are the protection?
Yeah, if you guys ever take a wound, then I'll have you roll that protection thing, and that represents your armor. You only have 1D. How's that for you?
I also have a helm, so that's an additional 1D.
I think the helm is that 1D.
Yeah.
No, mine is a leather shirt and a hat and a helm.
Oh, you have 2Ds. You are correct. I stand corrected.
You are 2-dimensional.
You know,
I forgot I have a shield.
Oh.
It's all right.
I do too. I
can still two-hand an axe with a shield, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll come up when it comes up.
Yeah.
Strap it onto your arm.
Yeah.
Talk about things.
How do you feel about how things are rolling so far?
Yeah.
This is great. I'm loving
This
this.
is like new, right? It was only released like a couple weeks
This
ago.
edition.
It's new. Yeah, this is There's a complicated history of this game. So first edition got released, then they made a D&D version of it. Then they released, this is like the same vibes, but in 5th edition rules. Then they released a 2nd edition of this game. Then they released a D&D-ification of the 2nd edition. Then they released a second starter set of the 2nd edition.
Good Lord.
Wow.
That's where we are now. The rules are the same. The first starter set was kind of poorly received because it was just in the Shire.
Oh.
Which is cute, but it's like people thought it was a bad introduction to the game as a whole because the game assumes you're out in the world.
Yeah.
And all the characters were hobbits, so they all had kind of the same stats, and it was not representative.
That kind of does make
the
sense,
thing.
though.
I was excited about the sort of multiculturalness of the party that came in this starter set.
Yeah.
That's what I have to say about that.
Not cultural appropriation, it's cultural sharing.
Cultural appreciation.
Cultural appreciation, yes.
Especially when you get to enjoy good food.
Yes, very much so.
There's enough second breakfast to go around.
I mean, I indulge in second breakfast IRL, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hell yeah.
Breakfast all day. What's that about?
Right?
You know.
All day, every day.
And we did actually have a little bit of a repast outside.
Oh yeah,
Cream of
show
food
them
inside.
these.
Show them the
fucking
goblin
grapes.
fingers.
Don't spit take the grapes.
So, fine. So I found these grapes.
In the land of Mordor.
Because Sam made fun of my grapes. I had these big purple grapes when we were doing Candela, and Sam made fun of them. So I was like, oh, you don't like my weird fruit? Let me bring some more weird fruit in here.
I shouldn't have the power to make fun of grapes to make these come into existence. Like, that's...
No,
You're in the big uncomfy chair. It's gonna.
You have a very specific power, which is create the world.
It is a strange and terrible power that you must wield.
Oh, it is.
And now we have goblin finger grapes.
Now we have goblin fingers.
That we do.
What are we gonna do with all these bits?
Oh my goodness.
These ones going to the boy, right?
Yeah.
I think these are going to go to the boy.
I made an error in what I told Sam at the beginning. I take full responsibility for that. The bits get fed to the boy at the end of every session.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, no, that's
Get him out of here.
That means that we are 6 toward the 25 for a giveaway.
nice.
Feed the boy.
Feed the boy. Feed the boy. Feed the boy.
And on that note, I think we're done for this
We're done for a little
evening.
punch.
Is that the rhythm? All right.
I'm having goblin fingers. It's a great night.
Humans who watched, thank you for being here. Humans who
so
are
much.
here in this room, thank you for being here. Humans who are keeping the tech going. For us, thank you for being
Human
here.
who is running the game. Thank you for being amazing.
I will.
He is
see you
deeply
all.
uncomfortable with compliments, so I keep giving them to him.
Yep.
Bad at compliments. You're supposed to tell me. You're supposed to criticize me relentlessly.
You did a horribly good job.
Sam, damn it, why are you so bad at sucking?
Why does everything you touch turn to gold?
All right. I'll see you people in a couple of weeks. I'll see you people if I watch the thing next week, which I'll try to do if I can get out something.
Yeah.
And later, you people have a nice evening.
Good night, friends.
Good night.